technology from PMGSY road dedicated for PMGSY-IV. So this technology is based on
This meeting
web-based
is being
technology,
recorded.
and all the technology are integrated in single platform for dedicated PMGSY connectivity. Next. Next. So, sir, in MORD, Ministry of Rural Development, there are a lot of PMGSY facilities layers, entire PMGSY-I, PMGSY-II, PMGSY-III, and now we will enter in PMGSY-IV. So, based for planning perspective, sir, we are using this type of key features. Say, for example, dynamic alignment tool. Dynamic alignment tool. Suppose you want source A and destination B. So system can automatically generate it based on your given criteria. Say for example, you have give some forest eco-sensitive zones. This type of slope is not necessary. This type of slope is necessary. So all type of impedance you have to give, and system can automatically derive the dynamic alignment. Second, sir, suppose you have to survey GeoSADC application from mobile survey application for all the states. So based on survey, once the KML and file is finalized, so that data automatically dynamic integration with PM Gati Shakti MORD portal. So system have already your concern AML, KML, keyhole markup language, basically. So that alignment, once you drag and drop in system, sir, system can automatically generate it Geo AI based tool. Sir, say for example, first you will have to generate a chainage, then after right of way, and these all parameters are dynamic. Suppose you have you click on 3.5 meter ROW, so system can generate automatically 3.5 meter. Suppose you will have to generate 3 meter, so system can generate automatically 3 meter. Sir, second thing, cross origin structure, that is a very important. All the drainage, road, culvert, system can automatically generate. And 3D profile, definitely, sir, all the users will not have any type of 3D data, because Survey of India's topo sheets are already integrated in these portals, and ISRO's Cartosat stereo data also procured and upload in this system. So you will have to find a 3D digital elevation model, data are inbuilt. So 3D profile generation also you have available. So then after, in engineering perspective, the cutting filling analysis is also a very important. So cutting filling analysis. So last time, before the first workshop, sir, a lot of engineer given us some feedbacks and valuable inputs. So that incorporate in now second time. So our team will definitely incorporate even more suggestions also. So chainage wise cutting and filling you can calculate based on your existing level. So that type of facility is already available. Sir, even that is a very important point for
स्टार्ट कर जो हमारे यहाँ पे फील्ड से लोग बैठे हैं, स्पेशली उनके लिए ये सेशन है। प्रैक्टिकली भी आप देखेंगे, और क्योंकि डीपीआर हमारे इसी पे ही बनने हैं, तो बहुत क्रिटिकल, बहुत वाइटल सेशन है। सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि भी आप आए हैं, पार्टिसिपेट करें और लर्न करें। हम भी लर्न करेंगे, पर आपके लिए बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है क्योंकि आप लोगों को ही एक्चुअली ग्राउंड के ऊपर काम करना है। थैंक यू।
Good afternoon. Actually, generally, it can be a tough session after lunch, so just I will try to give the dynamic presentation. So just, I'm not giving the presentation, just I will try to demonstrate how it will work in PM Gati Shakti. So basically, this is not the software or it is not the mobile application, it is the platform. So what is the platform? Platform in the sense, suppose you might be know the UPI, you know, it's not a software. UPI, there are many stakeholders. For example, just you have the Google Pay, just any bank, just Amazon, like this. So PM Gati Shakti is not the software, it is the basically a platform. So this is a geospatial based platform. So just what are the benefit of these PM Gati Shakti portals? So now you can visualize more than 2,000 layers. So just you can take any ministry, for example, Ministry of Road and Transport. Suppose you want to visualize the national highway, you have to just single click just national highway, then you can show in your area where is the national highway. Even just you can see the upcoming project of the national highway. Even just you can see the upcoming project of the railway. Any ministry, just you can see the upcoming project of the concerned ministry. Second, so based on your, just based on your area of interest, the automatic, this system is artificial intelligent enable.
I wanted to interrupt in a between.
Yeah.
Like this is the one second. So the presentation is still going on from the centralized level.
Yes.
So first let them finish the presentation.
Actually, both are same, actually.
Both are same.
Both are
And
the same.
like you are from the BISEC
Yes,
team?
yes.
Okay, so he has given the asked for the demonstration because
Yes.
only Jammu is having this demonstration which you are
No,
giving.
just every location just have the live demo.
They are not having right now.
Actually,
they
first
are
they are
having
giving the 2-3 slide overview, and then they will start the live demo.
Okay, fine.
Guwahati already started.
Acha, okay.
You know?
ठीक.
So actually, we already read 30 minutes, no issue. So now just this platform, just my colleague Deepak is here. Just you can give your government email ID and your mobile number. So just you can create the credential of these portals. So now how you can use, there are simple tools, not a complicated. So first just you have two-level authentication. First is your username, password, and second the OTP will come your registered mobile number. Okay, so after login, just you will see that these windows. So now just you can see the left side here, we have various panel. First is the tools, then we have the second tool is the DPR module, and third is the MORD layers. So in MORD layer, just we can superimpose the PMGSY-1, 2, 3, and just we can planning based on 1, 2, 3 and other infrastructure. Then just we have the base layer. The beauty of this base layer, just you can superimpose the Indian satellite, remote sensing satellite image, and then we can superimpose the contouring also. Even just you can visualize what is the mean sea level of the particular location. Then just we have the various ministry layers. So just for example, you would like to show the North National Highway. So just you can click on the ministry layers, and then just we have the state layer also. So it's state in PM Gati Shakti, just various states are integrated through API. So this is the dynamic and authenticate data. So just in Google actually there are not authenticate data. So actually in PM Gati Shakti each and every layers. So there are around 2,000 layers. So all layers are authenticated by the concerned ministry or concerned departments. So and then just we have the reports. So just I will demonstrate I will try to demonstrate how we can do the DPR generation and how we can do the analysis based on your projects. So okay, now just this is the state boundary. Just you can zoom in. So after zoom in, just you can visualize the district boundary. For example, let us take the Uttarakhand. Now just you can see the district boundary. Again, just you can zoom. Even just you can visualize the up to village level. Even just you can see the particular village LG code and the population of the 2011. So now this is the village boundary. Now just you can see. Okay, now this is the village boundary. So is it clear? How we just you can, even there are two options, directly just you can mouse zoom in or zoom out, or second just there is a one option of the navigation. Just you can do the navigation through state, district, block and village. Is it clear? Okay, now just suppose you would like to superimpose the satellite image, then just you have to go base layer and then just high resolution image. Okay, and just click on that, any just high resolution image, just you can click on that. If you would like to capture the latitude, longitude, just you can see the top panel, just latitude and longitude is there. Just whenever just you mouse, moving the mouse, just you can visualize the latitude and longitudes. So now this is clear, how just you navigate particular your area of interest. Okay, now for example, now suppose you have the KML file from your GeoSADC app. Let us consider, yeah, just you have the waypoint. Okay, so now just click on the DPR module. First you have to upload your KML file, yeah, just you, for example, your survey points. So now just, I'm trying to take a one sample road sample one, this is the KML file. And just click on that, upload file. Now you can see, the patch of this road is, it is 2.78 kilometers. Okay, now I would like to superimpose the habitation. So from the base layer, just you can do the settlement extents, and now just you can see the habitation. Now this is the habitation, and the dotted line is represent the village boundary. Is it clear? Suppose you do not have the KML file, even just you can on based on the satellite image, just you can draw the line from this software also. You can generate the KML file from this software also. Now just you can give the name of the project, just you can give the any name of the projects. For example, I am taking the road sample 1. Okay, then just you can create the challenge. For example, I am starting, suppose just I'm starting from the 0, and just I would like to generate the challenge of the average 300 meters. So just give the 300 meters. Okay, and just click on that. Now you can see. Simple, not a rocket science. It is very simple. So first step is to upload your area of interest KML file. Then just second option is to generate your challenge. Now third option is that right of way. Okay, so just you have to give the left and right side of right of way. For example, in my this projects, I am giving the right of way left side. For example, let us take 30 meters, and right of way again just give the 30 meters, and just click on the go. Now you can see. Is it clear? So again, just I am repeating. First, just you have to give the area of interest. Then just I have clicked the challenge, and then just click the right of way. Okay. Now the beauty of this software is you just generate the LS also. So how just you can generate? For example, just you have to click on the longitudinal section and just click on that. Now the beauty of this software, just you can see. Now just you can see the elevations from the channel 0, the elevation is 82 meters, and for that green represents just you have to fill the area. This is the cut and fill. How in DPR just you can calculate the just how much cut, how much filling. Okay, now just this is the cut and total area is this much. Just you can generate this report area channel wise. So this is red represent that just you have to do the cutting. Now just the summary of this report, just now you can see total in area, total in your projects, just total cut area this is the fill area and the cut volume and the fill volumes. Okay, even just you can just in right side just you can see the graph. Whenever just you move the mouse, just you can visualize the channels and they're just cutting and filling. Just now from the right side, just you can take this as a, just you can save as a PNG, as a JPG, or just you can take the as a Excel also. I think it is clear. It's not a civil engineering. Simple, just you have to do the click, 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 that's all. Okay, then just now just we already saw the cutting and filling area. Just click on that. Again, just it will come in the report format also. Now just you can see on the map also. Now just I'm trying to zoom in now. Okay, in this area of interest, red represent the cutting area and green represent filling area. Okay, so just actually in this model just you can generate the report, and in this model just you can superimpose on your area of interest where it is cutting or where it is filling. Okay, is it clear? Now this is very important, contouring. Just we have derived the contouring of 1 meter, and just we can go up to 0.6 meters. So now just for example, suppose I would like to generate the contour of 1 meter. So just click on that, and even just you can select the styling of the contouring also. Suppose just you can see the any color palette, for example, and generate this contouring. Now this is the contour. Suppose you would like to generate the contour from your outside area, so just click on that. Now you can see. Now you can see the contouring of your surrounding area also. No need to take any data from the various departments. Just single click. Just you have to do 1 click, 2nd click, 3rd click, 4th click, 5th click. That's all. So it is all AI-based system. You can do any analysis. I think, is there any question? Just meanwhile, just you can ask. So just yes. I'm not cross section. Yes. Suppose you would like to clear this, then just you have to press the clear button. Okay. Now just So in cross section, just you have cross section. Just I will cover the last stage of that, so just you can understand what is the cross section. Okay. Yes. Yes. I know that. Yes. Actually, for that, just you have used the satellite image. So based on satellite images, you have to just modify your KML file as according to the satellite image. So not a repeat. Just
Sir,
I will demonstrate how.
Do we need to collect the data using DGPS then?
So
Because that will be having 1 to 2.
Suppose you have the
data.
DGPS data, that is very accurate. Suppose you have the mobile application data, it may be very 1 to 5 meter errors. So based on 1 to 5 meter, just you can rectify based on this satellite image also. So just I will also demonstrate how you can rectify this image also. So now is it clear? Is there any question regarding still now up to contouring? Just I am giving. Even just this system also propose your overbridge or underbridge. It will automatic. Then it also propose where you have to take the permission from the various department. For example, in your area of interest, it may be possible to cross the irrigation canal. And the system automatically tell from which location you have to take permission from the which departments. It may be possible to cross the forest. So forest layer is also here. So just you can superimpose the multiple layer in single platform. So no need to go here and there. Simple, just you have to click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can generate the report also. Actually, just we have the mean sea level in all over the India, mean sea level data. Yes.
And do we also push request for NOC using this portal to the
Actually,
concerned
just you
partner?
can right now, just you cannot apply, but you can visualize where you have to take the NOC. Yes. Actually, right now, actually three state: Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, and some Assam. They are indicated all NOC with these portals. Just give me 2 minutes. Just I will explain in reports. Just give me 2 minutes. Now this is the slope. Now just you can, your question is this, what is the slope of that particular location? Now just after contouring, just you can generate the slope. So let us clear all the, now just click on the slope and generate, okay? Now you can see the legend of the slope. 0 to 3%, the gentle slope, 3 to 10% moderate, and 10 to 20% that is the strong. Even just you can generate the slope also. Even suppose you would like to generate the slope of the surrounding area, even just you can generate the surrounding area also. So, is it clear? What are the? Yes, I will cover that. Again, it is in the sequence. So, right now it is clear. Let us clear that. Now, slope gradient. Let us clear all these things. Just now this is the slope gradient. Now just you can see the elevation of the particular locations. Now just you can see. Okay, this is the 5.28, this is 5.44, something like this. Now, digital elevation, that is again the height from the mean sea level. Now just you can see the height of the particular locations. Even just you can see the elevations from the mean sea level. Now again the beauty of this, even just you can generate the catchment area also. Now, for example, I would like to generate the catchment of this area. So just you have to click the catchment area and just select your, for example, I would like to generate the catchment area of this location. Now you can see. Just we will take the 1 minute. No, 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 no. Actually, I don't. Right now just I'm skipping the catchment area. And now just this is again very important, tentative land acquisition. So just you can superimpose the revenue map also. For example, just you have to click the tentative land acquisition and just click on that. Now you can see which khasra number just you have to take the land acquisitions. Just I'm just zooming that area. Is it visible? For example, this is the khasra number of 184. So which khasra number, just you have to take the land acquisition permission. So just you can see the report also. Just click on that reports. So you just get you can get all the khasra number details. So now this is the khasra number and the details of the village number and all the village ID, LGD code and like this. Now just from which area just you have to take the permission. For example, suppose just you have to click the reverse. Even just you can see the type of the soil, even just you can see the geology. And just you can superimpose the drainage, water body, canals, railway, eco-sensitive zones, habitations, all these things. Just you can superimpose on our area of interest also. Now, okay, now just I click the proposed cross origin structure. Now the system automatic proposed that the total underbridge is 5, and just we have to make the one major bridge. And just minor bridge is 2. Now the location also is there. Just you can see the zoom in area. Just you can see that. Now this is the minor bridge. Just you can see. And this is the major bridge because the river is crossing here. Now just you can see the detail of the reports, the summary reports. So just click on that. Now just you can see the detail of the your DPR. So now this is the A3 size print. Just you can take the, suppose this is the village boundary. So this is the district block villages, length, the name of the projects, the data source. Okay, now this is the, even just you can see the latitude, longitude of your maps. Okay, and now then just for the intersection, just there are 3 road intersections. Total village are covered 2 villages. The name of the villages with the along LG code. The total just we have proposed the 1 PMGSY road. Even just you can see the groundwater of the particular area. Just railway, there is no crossing of the railway. Just river, there is a one crossing of the railway. Just you can see the this is the crossing of the railway. Just you can see the base layer. Even just you can superimpose the satellite image also. Now you can see. For national park, there is no national parks. For eco-sensitive zone, there is no eco-sensitive zone. Habitation, there is no habitation crossing. So major mineral means no. ASI monuments, again, this is very important things. No testing laboratories. In road, actually, there are 3 other roads. That is the village roads. So just in between your alignment, there is one Anganwadi is there. So the name of the Anganwadi is also, and the Anganwadi code is also there. Even just you can superimpose the primary school. So how you can superimpose I'm just giving the all the details. For example, let us take any states. For example, let us take the Uttarakhand. And just click on that. Now just you can see the district headquarters, national highway, state highway, canals, all roads, even all road that cover the major district road and village road also. Just click on that, all roads. Even just you can zoom in that. Now you can see village boundary along with the all village road also. So you can superimpose all the roads, that is the PMGSY 1, 2, 3, NH, SH, major district roads, state roads, all the roads. Even just you can click on the railway line, just you can see the railway line also, if it pass. Now this is the very important upcoming projects. So just you can see the concerned ministry upcoming project also. Simple, just you have to check the radio, but simple. Even just we have the state-wise census data also. Just you can see. For example, let us take the Uttarakhand. Even just we can see the number of household also. Now you can see the LGD code with the name of that and the detail of all the census data. For example, the village is this, number of household is 95, total population is 483, male population, female population, population under the 6 years, all the census criteria. Just you can take all the data. Just simple, just you have to click on that location, village location. Simple, just click that. All the census data. Marginal worker, non-marginal worker, just all data. Just simple, just you have to click on that village. This is already covered, settlement extent. Just click on that. So just you can, in village, where are the settlement extent? So simple, just click on that. Now, for ministry layer, actually just we have divided into 3 categories. Infrastructure ministry. So just click on the ministry layers. And suppose, for example, in infrastructure ministry, just we have the civil aviation ministry, MNRE ministry, petroleum and natural, MOPNG, just MOPSW, that is port, shipping and waterways, power, railways, road and transport, and communication. Even just you can see where are the mobile towers also. Just click on that. Even just you can see the post office. Even just you can visualize the health facility. Just you can see the primary school, higher secondary school, college, ITI, polytechnic, colleges, universities. Just you think anything, just you can superimpose, just simple one click. This is the beauty of this platform. Then just social, just you can see the Ministry of Ayush hospitals. Just you can superimpose the just monuments locations. So just you click on the education and then Department of Higher Educations. Then just for example, just you suppose you would like to superimpose any institute. Just click on that. For example, I would like to see the IIT. Just click on that IIT. The location of the IIT will come. So just universities, college, standalone institutes, departmental schools. Even just we have a linkage Atal school also. So is it clear? Simple, just you have to, first just you have to see the left panel, and then just from the selection, just you have to take the right panel. So again, just as you know, this portal has a two-level authentication. One is your username, password. Second is the OTP. The OTP will come on your registered mobile number and your email ID. So please sure your email ID should be government email ID at gov.in, yeah, .nic.in, something like that. So the OTP will not come your Gmail or Yahoo Mail. So be care, your email ID should be government. That is the only criteria of the, operating this platform. So is there any question? Yes. Actually, there are two types of files. Suppose you have the DGPS survey, so it may be a GPX file. Even just you can superimpose the GPX file also. So it may be possible to export KML file from your GeoSADC. So you can directly superimpose the KML file here. Actually, just give me a 1 minute. So I will. Yes, now this is the architecture. Yes, your point is valid. So this is the architecture of the PMGSY-IV platform. So there are two vertical. One is the state and one is the ministry. That is the central government. In state, just we have the state department master portal. And then we have a district level master plan. So based on this state department and district, just it make the state master plan. So now they've actually for state department and district there are three layers. One is the maker, checker, and approval. So in case of you are generating data through PMGSY-IV, so it will pass through three levels: maker, checker, and the approval. Suppose in many cases, some department are giving the API, so API will directly integrate it into the PMGSY-IV. For the API, just we are not doing the maker, checker, and the approval system, so it will directly superimpose on the PMGSY-IV portals.
One is upcoming project, and another is the existing road network.
Yes.
So I wish that my existing data network should be available for other ministries like industries and commerce and maybe a revenue department. But the upcoming layer I want to keep within the organization only. That is PWD only, until we will make that through for general public.
No. Actually, right now this portal is only for G2G services only. And just when just state government or any ministry declare that this is my upcoming project, then it will come on the portal. It will not come the initial stage of the.
My point is like this. Suppose we have a three-tier system: maker, checker, and approval.
Yes.
Fine. So my maker is the field level in the field. He is drawing a network,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
He is drawing some alignments, and out of 20 alignments, only 5 gets approved at the top level.
Okay.
The point is the mesh beneath that, the 20 layer, is that visible to G2G other departments like?
No.
Yes.
No.
How to
Just
distinguish
your
between the two?
data will display in your login also.
Only.
Your login. That's
And once that DPR gets executed and that
Yes,
gets
your
implemented,
DPR will
how
say-
to push that to the other departments can also
no.
use
For
that data.
DPR, you can save only your login also. Just nobody can see your DPR.
Okay. So once at the approval stage, the DPR is approved. Now within 1 year that work got executed.
Yes.
How
then
to
it
push
will come.
that? How to push that data
through ministry API? It will push the data here.
So we need BISAC to intervene at that time,
No,
or do we have any
it is the
admin login?
No, no,
like-
it is the automation process. It is the automation process. Now, I'm just giving one example for the MORD layers. Now, just you can see. Now, this is the MORD layers. Now, just click on the PMGSY-I roads. Now, this is the PMGSY roads. Okay. Now, this data will come through API. Now, just you can zoom in that. Okay. Up to village. This is the village boundary. And this is PMGSY-II. Just superimpose that. Now, this is the PMGSY-II, just different colors. Even just superimpose the PMGSY-III roads networks. Now, this is green one. This is again difference. So, this data will, when just your DPR is approved, then it will come through API. So, it will seamless integration between your GeoSadak and this PM Gati Shakti. Actually, my colleague Deepak is here. Suppose you have any doubt or just you would like to see again the detail of this portal, just you can ask any times.
The basic the file that we are picking up to be loaded, and on the basis of which cutting and filling is being drawn, how that is bringing both longitude
Sir,
and longitude and elevation. That latitude and longitude and elevation is of what? Of the survey, or it is a standard design file that is being brought onto the system?
just give me 1 minute, sir. Just I will again demonstrate. Now, sir, just you can see this is your alignment. Okay. Now, suppose whenever just I move the mouse here, now you can see the change of the latitude and longitude at the top of the buttons.
Is it bringing along with it the RL of the road also?
Yes, yes. This is the road. No? This is the road alignment.
Nahi, you understand the reduced level of the road. Reduced level of the road.
As a Z value. So it will generate the based on your challenge.
There are two Z values. One is which is actually on the field, and second which is proposed for the road. On the basis
No,
of
it's
which,
not a, this is the actual, yes.
on the basis of which cutting and filling is to be generated.
Yes.
So you are giving cutting and filling. So where is the RL?
Where is?
Where is the RL? Reduced level. Reduced level means the surface level of the road.
Yes, yes,
At
yes.
surface level of the actually existing surface of that point.
Yes, actually just we are, yes, again just yes, yes. Yes. Okay. Yes, sir, you can modify it. You can modify it. Yes, yes.
Then my FSL will change accordingly at every change.
Yes. You can.
Should I again repeat the question?
Sir, just
Sir, I should repeat the question. My basic question is the lab.
now this is the challenge of 300 meters. Okay. for example, cross section, suppose just I am giving the cross section of the channel number of, and just left length is 30 and it's 30. Madam, now just you can see at the channel number 1200. Actually, generally it will take the 30 seconds to 1 minute.
The rating on the one cross section.
No, the whole alignment. For the cross section, actually, just we have taken the 1200 change. And for the cross section, it will generate the whole the alignments.
Can generate for one cross.
That we can customize. Yes, sir.
For one cross section, it will take this much time.
No, this is not a one cross section. This process actually the whole.
You have given command for
No, for generating the cross section, this is that is the LS. For LS, just I am giving the command of the generating the whole alignments. And I am taking the less challenge, so it is the 300 meters. Second, sir, second point is the how to do the gap analysis. Suppose how we can identify the gap analysis based on the satellite image. So I'm taking the one example of this JNK. For example, this is the district boundary of Baramulla districts, and then just I have superimposed all the base layer, river, water body, all these things, NH, SH. Now this is the list for that is the 0.56 meter resolution. Red represent the vegetation and the agricultures. Now this is this yellow represent the habitations. Now just click on that. Now this we have take the habitation of the 100-meter buffer. Just you can take the 1 kilometer, even just you can in Helia, just you can take the 1.5 kilometers buffer. Just it is the dynamic, just you can generate the buffer. Now this is the superimpose of the PMGSY 1, 2, 3 along with the village roads. Now the based on that, just village location, just now the red point represent the uncovered habitation that is not connected with the road infrastructures. So based on that, just you can you can generate this type of report. Just state name, district name, name of the blocks at the latitude and longitude of the particular villages. So now just there are 296 habitations which are not connected through the road networks. So now this is the alignment of your proposed alignment. Even just you can see, suppose you do not have any alignment, just you have to give the source and destination. So based on source and destination, it will generate automatic the routes. Based on the some prefix criteria, so it will avoid the it will try to avoid the forest. It will try to avoid the sanctuary like this. So it is the predefined criteria. Even just based on the predefined criteria, just you can modify the alignment also based on the satellite image. Now this is the automatic generation of the from source and destinations. So now I already covered this, how to generate the channel and all these things. Yes, now for just you can set the minimum elevation and the maximum elevation. That is already there, no? Yes, yes.
In between the alignment. This is a 3 kilometer road and I have application point at kilometer 1.
Yes.
So I have to go 7% gradient,
Yes, sir.
ruling gradient for first 1 kilometer.
Yes.
Then I have to go for 4% gradient for next 1 kilometer and then again 7% gradient on the last kilometer, third kilometer.
Okay.
So I will be having 3 FSL gradients.
Yes.
First 7, then 4%, then 7% again. So how to draw that in this software?
Sir, just actually in my login, it is not possible to show. So just I will try from the super admin. So just you can see the details. So from just here, just you can see the just we have to give the minimum elevation and then maximum. Now the based on this, just you can see the green line. So where it just it cut and where it is filled. Okay. Is there any more question related to this portal?
Sir, the way Irfan was asking, he is giving you only 3 options, 7% grade and then 4% grade and 7% grade. J&K is more than 70% hilly area. In our scheme of things, grade keep on changing in 200, 300 meters. It would be 5%, it would be 9%, it would be somewhere again 8% in very short intervals. So will that be feasible to draw here? And then secondly, in J&K, mostly our roads are in cutting. This is, filling is the bare minimum. We do where it is absolutely necessary, otherwise we avoid. So those things, will it be useful and compatible with our scheme of things? That is my first question. Secondly, there would be a request to Madam. We like to be handheld when we do one project in our hilly terrain. One expert, a young boy from BISEC, one from civil engineering, and one from survey. They will accommodate them here. They would come here for say 10, 12 days and different locations. They will show our people in the field how it will be done.
Definitely, sir. We are very happy to collaborate with you.
Because getting it on map is different, but in field things are little
Yes, sir.
different.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. We are very much happy, sir, to collaborate with you. Even just, sir, just we can do the customization as per your state requirement also. So this is the general tool. So just suppose you have the specific requirement, just we can do the customization as per your state requirements. It is possible. Yes.
This would be
मैं
the,
बता लेता हूँ.
sir, this would be the general requirement of almost every state,
Yes, yes.
other than hilly states, because in hilly states you would require grade changes, and that incorporation has to be required if we are to prepare the DPR using this software. Your gap analysis part is quite good. Can you repeat it?
Yes. Sir, let us take just we have to superimpose the PMGSY-IV road, then just 2 and 3. Okay. Now this is the village road and the state highway road and the national highways. And then this represents the habitation extents. Now, now you can see how just we can do the, now this is the one, just you can see the my mouse. Is it, I think mouse is not working here. Now just you can see the middle point of there are 3 clusters are there. Just you can see that there is unconnected with the roads. Just you can see here. Middle part of the that. So based on that, just you can make the one cluster of the particular habitations. Yes, AI generated, that is. So now this is the, just you can see the report of the particular 3 habitation also. Even just you can see the population also of the 3 habitations along with the LG code. Yes, yes, it will auto-populate. From the DPR module also, sir. Actually, just in my login, actually, just I have the one limited access. So just you can see the unconnected. Just you can see the just there is a gap analysis tools. Just you can see here. So in tools, there are just, this is the dynamic alignment. So dynamic alignment, just suppose you do not have any alignment, just you have to give the source and destination. So it will automatically align the your route. Second is the line of sight. So it will calculate your line of sight from the particular locations. This is the intersect. Intersect means where just you have to take the permission from the which departments. Then this is the buffer. Suppose you would like to generate the 1 kilometer buffer or particular settlement extent, just you can generate the buffer of the particular locations. Then this is the measure. It is the measure in terms of the length, in terms of the area also. Now this is the query builder. Now this is the dynamic gap analyzer. From this tool, just you can generate the gap analysis of your area of interest. Now this is the distance finder. The distance finder, it will calculate the distance from your area of interest to the nearest school, nearest hospital, nearest primary health center, nearest CSC, all these things. Just it will automatically calculate the distance based on your area of interest. Now this is the concentration zone of the, just you can see the habitation, you can generate the concentration based on the population also. So this is the, this will come from the tools. Then just we have the DPR module. Then just we have the specific MORD layers. In MORD layers, just we have superimposed the PMGS-I, II, III, and the various department schemes. We have the base layer. Base layer, just we can superimpose the satellite image. Just we can superimpose the contouring. Just we can superimpose the natural resource like forest, river, canal, all these things. Then just we have the ministry layers. Then just we have a state-specific layers. Then just we can generate the reports based on your analysis. So now this is the panel of the zoom in, zoom out, and just even just you can take the print out the A0, A1, A2, A3 size. Just you can take the print out from this software also. So this is the beauty of the PM Gati Shakti platform. I think it is clear. Most of, I think if there is no question, so just I can conclude my session. So thank you very much, Jai Hind.
We are waiting for people from central to other centers to speak something. If nothing happens there, then we'll start from here. We're just waiting.
सर सर रायपुर का ओवर हो गया था डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन, जम्मू का भी ओवर हो गया।
Over.
अग्रवाल सर, आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा है। सर स्टार्ट करें सर, जी सर, प्रदीप अग्रवाल जी सर, स्टार्ट करें। अग्रवाल साहब,
Yes, yes.
अभी गुवाहाटी कंप्लीट करने जा रहा है, तो 2-3 मिनट और है।
आपकी वॉइस क्लियर नहीं है। डू यू हैव माय वॉइस क्लियर?
आपका तो बहुत अच्छा है।
आपकी वॉइस क्लियर नहीं है। ओके, सो when the things are ready, I'll start sharing.
Good evening, sir. Sir, Bhopal is ready.
Good evening, sir. Jammu is also ready.
Voting. आप अगर रेडी हैं तो आप स्टार्ट करें प्रेजेंटेशन अबाउट द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मैनेजमेंट.
Yes. Yes. Can I start?
सर भोपाल एंड जम्मू इज रेडी और रायपुर. अभी गुवाहाटी में सेशन में क्वेश्चन आवर चल रहा है सर और विजयवाड़ा में अनदर 5 मिनट्स वी कैन स्टार्ट सर.
हाँ ओके.
सर
on tendering and contract management.
So I'll request all the states to join back. Now we'll have the presentation on tendering and contract management. So over to you, Pradeep Agrawalji. A very warm welcome to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Very good evening to all the participants at all the centers and the officers who have joined online as well. There are a number of officers from different places. So, sir, as desired by you, that this presentation has been prepared on a standard bid document, that is the contract management for the PMGSY works. So this part is very important because now it's like we see most of the workload has been taken by most of the work is being taken care by the IT intervention. So like for the planning, for the DPR, for the progress monitoring and other thing. So this becomes now I believe the officers can put in their required attention and the management towards the contract management and the to ensure that the work is executed as per the contract NRIDA SBD document. So my this presentation is quite long, but I'll be constraining myself to 30 allotted time, which is given as a 30 minutes. It has been observed in various states, in some point of time, that there are some minor or some major variation affected by the state in the bid document, which is not desirable, and it is a serious violation of NRIDA SBD, because NRIDA SBD, as all of you know, based upon the Ministry of Finance guidelines, and the standard bid document is in line with the national competitive bidding. So this competitive bidding is very important because when we go for the bid, we need to determine the true market value, because whatever our SOR may be saying, that SOR is our estimate, but then the market rate is determined through the competitive bidding if it is done on a national basis. So this is very important, and this needs to be taken into consideration, and then be careful that in the standard bid document, the clauses and other content is not changed. Actually, there are in the SBD, there are various clauses where it is given that it is fill in the blanks data is there. So only those fill in the blank data is to be changed or can be inserted, but not any other condition of the standard bid is to be changed. So just to give you a perspective that how the standard bid document is organized, and this has been my experience when visiting various states and interacting with the officers, that generally officers, they are concerned only with the rate part. the agreement part, and they always carry the agreement part with them, which shows the different rates on the BOQ item. But when it is inquired from the officer, what does the standard bid document says on various aspects of contract management, the obligation and responsibilities of the contractor as well as the department, most of the officers generally they are not very much aware about the bid document. So this is very important, and the bid document is organized in 8 sections, which is displayed on your screen. And then the another is the not, another is various kind of forms which are to be used, like notice to proceed and the work agreement, etc. So section one contains the list of dates and the NIT, which is very important. All sections are rather important. Instruction to bidders and appendix. Section 3 is the qualification information. 4 is general condition. GCC, general condition of contract, is very important because all the contractual liability, legal, administrative, and technical functions, they are all described in the general condition of contract. Then part 2 is the special condition of contract under the section 4. Section 5 is the specification, which definitely what is required and what are the drawings and other things are there, which is mentioned in section 5. Section 6 is the various forms of bid. Section 7 is bill of quantities. 8 is standard forms and letter of acceptance and notice to proceed. So section 1 is dates and press notice and NIT, which everybody of you know that when you issue the notice inviting tender, this section 1 is used, wherein all this information is to be displayed very clearly. So what all information? Name of work, maintenance period, date of issue, deadline for receiving, time and date of pre-bid meeting, period of availability of bidding document, opening of bids, time and date. So all this information is given in the section 1, which should be very clear and should be on the format of the NRID SBD document. It should not be changed. So this is section 1. Herein you see the fill in the blanks are there. So you cannot change anything which is written there in the clauses. Only the fill in the dates and other things have to be filled in. Please do not change any other thing because that is not allowed in the NRID from the NRID SBD bid document. See, this is very important. Availability of bid document and mode of submission. If you see on the bottom of the screen, non-registered bidders may submit bids. However, the successful bidder must get registered in appropriate class with appropriate authorities before signing the contract. Kindly read this very carefully and please do not change and do not impose any other condition, because that will not be in the interest of the national competitive bidding and it will not be accepted. What is written here? Any bidder who is a legitimate registered organ, legitimate firm, who is a legitimate business, can quote and can participate without any requirement of himself being registered either in the state or a different state or any PWD or anywhere. It is written that once he gets qualified from all the aspects of technical qualification, financial qualification, and other thing, then he is eligible to be awarded the work. Only thing is that if he is not registered, just register him. That is only a procedural requirement, that you just register him, but do not put any other condition wherein the national competitive bidding is jeopardized. So this is very important. Please kindly take into account and keep it in mind that this cannot be changed. And this is the notice inviting tender. It looks like this. The NIT looks like this. And do not make any changes into this. Section 2, instruction to bidders. Now, instruction to bidder is again very important because it gives the instructions, it gives the information to the bidder that what all document in what form he needs to submit. This is very important because this again explains that a bidder should not miss any of the document. And then the eligible bidders, qualification of the bidder is valid registration, EPF, and miscellaneous provision. This is what I said, that when the bidder is eligible. Evidence of ownership of major item is to be given by the bidder, which is given in the contract data sheet and the other forms. Technical personnel proposed and proposal for subcontracting. And then this is the financial requirement. it is written here, achieved in any 1 year minimum financial turnover. So this is specified. Again, this cannot be changed. This amount can be increased nor it can be decreased. So this is the condition for the financial requirement, financial eligibility of the contractor. So please keep this thing in mind. And then the assessed available bid capacity. So again, this formula is given and it is very much specified. Most of you, most of the officers, those who do the technical scrutiny, they are all aware about this available bid capacity. If there is any question, I can take up after the session. So the assessed available bid capacity is worked out like this. Available bid capacity for construction work should be more than total bid value, excluding maintenance. So one bid per bidder, we know about it, cost of bidding and the site visit. Content of bidding document, bidder is required to submit a demand draft and the clarification of bidding documents in the pre-bid meeting. So once pre-bid meeting is held, any confusion or any clarification required can be discussed by the bidder and by the departmental officials also, and then necessary action or necessary clarification can then be given. Amendment of bidding document to give prospective bidder reasonable time in which to take an addendum into account in preparing their bids. So this is again an important thing, like when you issue the tender and then bid document and then you want some amendment, some technical requirement or whatever amendment is required, please keep in mind that you give sufficient time for the bidder to respond. You cannot issue any amendment and then you say that the date of submission is another 2 days or 3 days or something. So it has to be reasonably given. Then preparation of bid. So part one is the technical qualification and part two is the technical financial part of the bid, which you already know. Now, submission of original documents online, the list of the documents which is to be submitted online, it is given in this section 2. So kindly read it very carefully and make it known to bidders also. And during the pre-bid meeting, if any clarification is required, can be given. So the currency of bid prices and the bid validity. This is specified in the section 2 from to instructions to bidder, which is the information to the bidder. Once he knows that how much bid validity is there as per the bid document. Then the bid security, as you know, the bid security is to be submitted. Now it is online to be submitted onto the JEPNIC platform. So online submission of bid, bids through e-tendering system, electronic submission of bid, it is all now electronic, no manual system is there, and the JEPNIC platform is to be used, which is managed by the NIC Chennai. Deadline for submission of bid is to be specified, modification, withdrawal of late bids, and the bidding document. So the evaluation of technical bid under the section 2, this is clarified in the instructions to bidders in the section 2. Key what all details, there is a provision for 5 days to resolve any representation from bidder. So this is again very important because most of the time we get the representation from the contractor that he has some grievances of him not getting qualified in the technical qualification round. So this 5-day time is given. So he has to represent within this 5 day. If he doesn't represent this within 5 days, then SRRDA state they are authorized enough to go ahead with the process. But this 5-day time is to be given, and when its representation comes, it is to be disposed of by the competent authority. Now, for competent authority for different purposes and what committees are to be constituted, the procurement manual of the NRID, it is available onto the website. So to clarify certain things onto the contract or the bidding and other thing, please read this procurement manual, which clarifies on many issues, how it is to be handled and what committee and what level the competent authority is there. Then financial bid is opened after when the technical bid is, technically the bidder is qualified. So there is a provision of tendering process gets completed in 38 days from the publication of NIT. So there is a policy letter from the NRIDA which says that what all activity take how much time. When the NIT is to be issued, how much time is to be given, what is the time limit for doing the technical scrutiny and then the financial scrutiny. So all these timelines are given in one policy letter from the NRIDA, which should be given due, due importance, and then it is to be followed. The bid opening is given in again in the section 2, the process to be confidential, clarification, etc., evaluation and comparison of bid. Clause 30 of ITV may please be seen. Award of the the employer will award the contract to the bidder. Employer's right to accept any bid or to reject any or all bids. So the employer reserves the right, but then in any case, if you're rejecting or accepting, there has to be valid reason to be recorded and to be kept onto the file. Performance security. So performance security is to be given, you know, all that what is the amount, 5%, and then within 10 days of the letter of acceptance, all this process is specified, and most of you all know about it because it is being complied properly. And then award of the contract. If the contractor fails to maintain performance security, the employer would recover the same from any dues payable to the contractor. So just see all these conditions which is given in the contract document. All the obligations, all your rights, the obligation and rights of the department and obligation and rights of the contractor. So this is one example that what is the right of the department when something is not being complied by the contractor. Then corrupt or fraudulent practices, this is also given there. And then see section 2, instruction to bidder. Now see this section, appendix to ITB. Here you can, whatever fill in the blanks are there, those are only need to be filled up. No other language or no other clause can be changed. You can mention here, the blanks you can fill it up as per your best technical and administrative understanding, and how these are to be filled up and what are the criteria, it is again given in the procurement manual as a guidance. So kindly make sure that this is done properly and all these columns are filled up. And then qualification information again. So here again you see that there are fill in the blanks and the blank table. So these only you can need to change. You can change and fill up all the information in a very correct. What all is required to be filled up? What is the criteria? Again, you please see the procurement manual for guidance. But then this is to be filled up very, very carefully. So all these section 3 with this continued. Then general condition of contract. So part 1 mentions the general condition of contract, general time control, quality control, cost control, finishing the contract and other condition of contract. So this again specifies the rights and obligation of the department as well as the contractor. All certificate notices or instruction will be sent on the address or by contact details given by the contractor. So you have to communicate to the contractor on to the address which he has given in his bid document. So be clear on it, because this becomes a legal requirement that all communication is to be done by the authorized people only and to the authorized address. Subcontracting. This subcontracting is discussed a lot because everybody says that the contractor is either subletting or subcontracting. Please make it in mind that the subletting is not allowed and subletting is different than subcontracting. Please be sure of it. Subletting is not allowed. It is legally not permissible, administratively not permissible. And subcontracting is permissible with the approval for the 25% of the contract price. So this is what the condition is specified and that is allowed. So now most of the people, they don't know that how they can control the contractor. Now every work of the contractor onto the site is under the administrative and technical control of the departmental official and especially the engineer in charge who has been specified as engineer in charge. So it is written, if the engineer asks the contractor to remove a person who is a member of the contractor staff or workforce stating the reason, the contractor shall ensure that the person leaves the site within 7 days. Contractor shall then appoint a replacement. So most of the time it is being discussed, what shall we do if the contractor is not doing this thing or that thing? It is given in the bid document, and it is entirely the responsibility of the engineer in charge to ensure that everything on the site, whatever is happening as per his knowledge and as per his permissions and approval. It cannot happen that the contractor does the work as per his whims and fancy. No, you can specify, even the work program you specify, the quality control procedure you specify. The technical personnel, if you are finding that they are not competent, you order and remove them. Insurance, And the contractor at his cost shall provide the insurance cover from the start date to the date of completion. This is important because on the site, if any wrong thing happens, if any damages happens, it becomes the responsibility of the principal employer. If there's some labor got the injury or die or something, please keep it in mind as per the labor law of the country and as per the bid document, the principal employer, that means who is the state government, and through that the engineer in charge and the chief engineer is responsible as a principal employer. So please make sure that the contractor takes the insurance of everything onto the site, so that if anything happens, the compensation and other thing is paid through the insurance and the department is not burdened. Site investigation reports. So this, the site investigation report he has to prepare himself, contractor, with the data whatever is given. Employers and contractors risk. So please read this. Employer risk is given and contractor risk. All risk of loss or damage to the physical property and of personal injury and death. It is the contractor risk. But again, the insurance is very important because there has to be, contractor must indemnify and take the insurance for every loss or every damage. The section 4, this further goes, possession of the site. Now, possession of the site is very important because see, when the work gets delayed, how to find out that has been laid on whose responsibility, how to give the extension of time or not to give extension of time. So this possession of site letter shall be issued to the contractor, that how much site you are handing over and when you are handing over. If this is missing, then when some dispute arises or when some problem arises of damages or cancelling of the contract or something, then this letter becomes important when the site was handed over. Dispute redressal system. In our system, the arbitration, outside arbitration is not specified, but the arbitration with the departmental officials, it is mentioned here, and there has to be a departmental committee. So this dispute redressal system, whenever it is required, it can be invoked, and as per the bid document, this is to be executed. So in view of the provision of class 24 on dispute redressal system, there will be no arbitration for the settlement of any dispute between the party. So arbitration is not allowed in our NRID standard bid document. The dispute redressal system is allowed, which is mentioned as per the contract document. Strictly speaking, it is not in line with the Arbitration Conciliation Act of the Government of India. But then if this is specified, so it is to be followed. Extension of intended completion date. Now, this is again becomes because we have seen there are a number of works which are carrying on for last more than 4 year, 8 year, or 9 year, or 10 year, and I am sure that if all the documents are prepared properly, then the contract is to be live every time. That means if the date of completion is over, then the date of extension will be applied by the contractor, and the engineers have to decide to give the extension of time with penalty or without penalty. Penalty means liquidated damages. So engineer have to write very clearly that this extension of time is with the levying of the liquidated damages as specified in the document. So this becomes important because if this is not done, then that means the contract management is not being done properly, and it will invite a lot of trouble. So quality control, that prescribed tests are specified, and this part gives the authority that all the quality control test is to be carried out along with the field lab and other thing. So maintenance of road for 5 years. Now in section 4 condition of contract part 1, the maintenance, the routine maintenance, how it is to be done and what will be the amount, it is specified in the contract document. How it is to be done, the EMAR provisions are in the contract document itself. So maintenance of road 5 years. If the contractor has not corrected a defect pertaining to the defect liability period, that is called uncorrected defects, and he has to correct those defects, then only he will get the defect liability certificate. And now the defect liability certificate can be issued only through the EMAR portal. So the EMAR portal takes into account that which all month, which all year the contractor has not been doing the routine maintenance. As per the contract provision, the defect liability period will be period by that much date, by that much period. And when only EMAR will generate the defect liability certificate based upon the previous 5 year performance of the contractor in the routine maintenance. And once this defect liability certificate is generated, then only his security money can be released. Before that, without that certificate, manually it cannot be released. Please keep this thing in mind. NRID has already issued policy letters and instruction on this behalf. So bill of quantity, cost control, you know about this. Payments for variations. So whenever there are variations or change order is there, it is to be authenticated. If whatever is given in the BOQ, if it is varying, then at the right time and the right point, at the right time and right place, this change in variation is to be ordered to the contractor. Because if this is not done, then again the contractor will claim so many damages and you will not be able to take action against any defaulting contractor. So this change order and variation is very important, and without this change order or variation, and how it is to be costed, how the costing is to be done, it is specified in the special condition of contract, and no payment can be released if the variation order is not approved. Compensation events. The engineer orders a delays or delays exceeding, so the effect of the contractor to any employee risk and tax. The bid document, the rates are inserted or it is specified by the contractor without GST, but including all other taxes. GST is to be specified separately. This is what the policy is. Security deposit, you know about this, that how much security deposit will be there and the retention money will be there. So how it is to be released? 1/4 of the total amount retained as security deposit is to be repaid to the contractor on the second year. So all these conditions are given. Kindly comply all these conditions when it is to be released and how much amount is to be released. And do not delay these amount in releasing, and do not forget about not like releasing or keeping with you. The retention money is to be kept from the every bill. So keep this thing in mind. Advance payment, if any advance payment is given, then the mobilization advance up to 5% is allowed. Advance payment, equipment advance up to 90% it is allowed. So please read these provisions. Mobilization expenses are allowed. And this is all about the advance payment. Completion of construction and maintenance, taking over. So once the work is completed and maintenance is done, SRR, state government, SRRD engineers to take over the work along with completion drawings. This is very important. The completion drawing, as built drawing has to be there, and final account is to be cleared. It is given in how many days the final account is to be cleared. So do not keep pending anything final bill for this thing. And termination and release from the performance depot. How you can terminate other things, section 4 it is given. Other conditions of contract, drawing and photographs of the works is to be taken on record. It is specified in the bid documents how it is to be done. Liquidate damages, 1% of the initial contract price per week, limited to 10%. Now this is very important, which I wanted to discuss milestones during the contract period. Now we know that all the engineers and state government or somebody, everybody will say that what can we do if the contractor is not progressing the work, and now 18 months, 12 years, 2 years or 3 years have passed. But the issue is that the contract is to be managed since it's the first day of the work order has been given, and the beautiful milestones are given here. So if the SRRDs are monitoring these milestones during the currency of the work, that means within 12 months or 18 months of completion of work, 1/8 of the value of the entire contract work is to be done in 1/4 of the period. So if the milestones are not achieved, then levy the compensation, levy the liquidated damages then and there only. So this will support your claim against the contractor. At the same time, when you are monitoring this milestone, the contractor will be very much careful, and he would be knowing that he is getting delayed, he is delaying the work. So these milestones monitoring is very important. We would be putting into the UMAS also, so that if the milestones are not achieved, the payment will not be allowed, or the penalty will be imposed, or the extension is to be given with reasons. So this milestone part is very important. Again, other condition, this is called contract data sheet. So this is again the sheet wherein all these fill in the blanks can be done by the state. It is allowed, but not by changing any other clauses here. Please be careful while you put the details here. Here you can specify the details, technical details, financial detail, and other thing, and other clarity. So be careful in filling all these fill in the blanks. And here you are free to fill in as per the procurement guidelines given, and most of the data and other things you have full freedom to put in here, like name of equipment machinery and quantity. Reasonable number of machinery and reasonable quantity and reasonable number of name of equipment or machinery you can specify in serial number 15. The key equipment for field laboratory, serial number 18. So this specifies everything milestone to be achieved. Again, in the serial number 20, it is given and how much liquidated damage is to be specified. So this is other condition of contract wherein you fill in all this detail. And then comes the special condition of contract. These conditions vary and add to the condition of contract set in GCC. So any special condition is there for particular, you want some technical things to be followed by the contractor or any other thing, there here you are free to put in this special condition of contract, keeping in mind that the contract does not become restrictive and it adds value into its execution and clarifies the thing. So here you can put a special condition of contract, but again, very carefully what is required technically and administratively. Section 5 is a specification. Here you again fill in the blanks wherein you specify that what all clauses are there, which clauses are to be followed. List of drawings. So list of drawing is given here, and make sure that this list of drawing is given and the drawings are enclosed. In most of the places, probably I have not found that these drawings have been placed into the contract document. So this is not a good practice, and all the drawings have to be given and to be enclosed in the contract document. Form of bid, this section 6, technical financial part. So all these forms are given which is having a very valid technical and contractual language. So do not alter these language because this helps in doing a good contract management. Format for the affidavit. So please do not, we have come across that where some places, even the format of affidavit has been changed and by putting some condition. Do these things because it is not acceptable and the NRIDA will never allow all these things when it comes into the notice of the NRIDA. Bill of quantities, preamble. Preamble specifies that what all is to be done. So this preamble is important, and this preamble is given in the NRIDA SBD bid document if you want to clarify on whatever special thing, like when you do CTB or when you do full depth reclamation or different technology. In the preamble, technical things you can clarify, you can put in your extra language here to explain the things as for different technology required. Here you can explain the thing and you can insert whatever you want in the interest of the work. This is bill of quantity. The routine maintenance rates are always pre-inserted. Please keep it in mind. I think everybody is doing that. The routine maintenance rates are always pre-inserted, and please mention that these inserted rates are inclusive of all taxes and GST. Please do not leave it open. So specify very clearly here that the rates are with all the taxes, including GST, and whatever tax rates are going to change in future, it includes everything. And these are pre-inserted over which contractor will not quote anything, percentage rate or whatever. He cannot quote. This is the fixed amount which is given and which is determined by the SRRDA. Letter of acceptance, please use this language of letter of acceptance. No, do not use any other language, because then that is not legally, sometime will not be sustainable. So please use these standard forms. Do not put any of your other language. Even if you want to put some language, you have got some suggestion, please approach NRIDA for the clearance and the approvals. So this is notice to proceed. Again, use this language for notice to proceed. So whatever forms are given, standard form of agreement is given. So this is what I wanted to speak about the standard bid document or the contract management. If any question and answer is there, sites, I think centers will clarify, the NRID officials are there. Or if anything is there which is required from me, I am ready. I am available here for your question answer. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much.
Now I think there would be some questions. First of all, I thank Pradeep Agrawal ji for giving a very detailed exposition of the standard bid document. I also want to add that what we are going to do is that in JEPNIC, the SBD is going to be templatized. So whatever mandatory conditions are there, they would be just visible and they cannot be edited. And the state can fill in wherever the special conditions of contract which they are entitled to, they can fill in. But the mandatory conditions would be templatized on JEPNIC. So this is going to happen before you start the tendering process of PMGSY-IV. Not only PMGSY-IV, but PMGSY-III also, we are going to do that. So this is the scheme of things. Any issue which the states would like to highlight at this point of time, or we go to the next presentation?
Sir, I am from Kashmir. I want to ask a question. Sir, here.
Hello. हाँ
Yes,
झारखंड
yes.
एसक्यूसी सर
Yes, yes.
यस एक क्वेश्चन है सर हमारा हमारा जो अभी पीएमजेएसवाई गाइडलाइन में है सर एसपीडी में 2% ईएमडी लेनी है सर तो वो बाय कैश सर अकाउंट में जमा होता है तो इसको सर पार्टिसिपेशन मोर पार्टिसिपेशन करने के लिए क्या इसको 1% हम लोग कर सकते हैं
एक मिनट whatever is specified in the SBD, it has been clarified that nothing can be changed. So if you want to change, you have to have justification, approach the NRIDA, but please do not make any changes which is not permissible. Only changes things is permitted is the fill in the blanks which is given in the SBD document, and any clarification or other explanation is given in the procurement manual. Procurement manual is a thick book which is available on the pmgsy.nic.in website also. So kindly go through that, but do not make any change because we came across some changes which has put state into a very difficult situation, and there has been severe complaint about it.
नहीं कॉन्ट्रैक्टर सर डिमांड करते हैं हमारे यहाँ कि पहले जो डिपॉजिट होता था वो सर थ्रू बीजी था या और भी एक्सेट्रा था फिक्स डिपॉजिट था सर तो वो उसको इजीली होता था बट अभी तो अकाउंट से पेमेंट हो रहा है तो बोलते हैं हार्ड मनी सर होता है और रिटर्न में भी हमें टाइम लगता है कम से कम 3-4 महीने तो वो सर
देखिए just for everyone there will be several demands, several things. Contractor will also say that sir, for the remote areas it will be very difficult for us to maintain the quality, please allow us whatever we can do. So do not listen to all these things. If you have got genuine thing, if you can justify, approach the NRID in writing and take the approval.
Okay, thank you sir.
Okay. Do not actually you facilitate the contractor. Do not favor the contractor. Facilitation means what? That you help him in giving the decision, you help him in making the payment in the right time, do not delay the payment. So all this is called facilitating the contractor. But forget about conditions where somebody wants favors. Don't do that. If you are very much convinced, please approach NRID and we will look into it and we'll issue guidelines or changes for the all over for all states.
Okay, definitely. Sir.
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
Sir, I have recently observed that during tendering process, we are getting exorbitantly low rates are quoted by the bidders, which are beyond 20 and 25%. Can we impose some additional charges for such low rates?
There is, madam, there is a provision to take the additional security money, additional PBG. So you impose the additional PBG and take it from the contractor. So this is what the condition is given, and everybody should follow this, that whenever you feel the rates are exorbitantly low, it is specified in the bid document that you take additional BG.
Another question I have regarding the subcontracting. What would be the requisites of the subcontractor? Because afterwards, when he executes 25% of the work, it qualifies him for a PMGSY work.
Madam, this is a very good question, and this has been coming as a reference to me many times. First of all, in government contract, why the subcontracting is allowed? Subcontracting is allowed to do capacity building. The new contractor will come into the market if they don't have the experience. So suppose a contractor who has done a work of 2 crore as a subcontractor, let's say work was of 10 crore and the subcontractor has done a work of 2 crore, he becomes eligible for the works of 2 crores, more than 2 crores in the government department. So we produce one contractor. Second thing, what would be the eligibility condition? Again, it is given in the procurement manual that suppose a contractor is being allocated, proposed to be allocated a work of 1 crore, then all condition of the NRID SBD for his financial capacity and other will come into play. So that means if he wants to execute a work of 1 crore, his financial capacity as per his balance sheet and the document from the CA would be required, which is specified for the main contractor, right? And then again, this details are given in the procurement manual, how it is to be approved.
Sir, one question is from Bhopal.
Yeah.
Sir, if a successful bidder who is L1,
Hmm.
he wants to offer some rebate,
Hmm.
post, can we accept it or we will have to treat it as a negotiation?
The issue is that practically speaking, no contractor will offer the rates on his L1, first of all, without him being benefited through ring tendering, right? So that is why the negotiations are not allowed, and such type of practices always attract some kind of scrutiny that why the contractor who was successful for the 10 crore of L1 bid wants to give now this. So this is not allowed theoretically and practically, but no negotiation should be done. And if the contractor, even if the contractor, after that, even if the contractor is giving some letter of reduction of rate, then take it, that's all. But one has to be very clear, the contracting authority has to be clear that they have done a clear job and there has been no pooling or retendering of ring tendering.
Sir, the condition is correct, what you said. If he fears of retendering, then only he offers the rebate.
Yes.
So that is correct at the part of contractor and as well as at the part of employer.
So I am from Vijayawada, sir.
Yes.
In our contract, we can give 25% of the work to the subcontractor. Is there any norms for giving the subcontracting for 25%, sir?
I have shown you that there is a norm in the standard bid document. It is written that subcontracting up to 25% of the cost of the work can be given. It is written in the bid document itself.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah. Have you heard what?
No, sir.
What I said that in the standard bid document, I have displayed the condition wherein the bid document itself says that 25% of the contract amount can be subcontracted with the approval of the employer.
That is fine, sir. Is it any specialization? Suppose specialized contractor generally goes for 25%. Can I give work, road work also for 25% to the subcontractor?
Yes, he can work, and subcontractor, when you are approving, you have to see his financial and technical credentials as given in the procurement manual guideline, how to give the approval for the subcontractor. Please read that manual also. That is why I say that contract management actually requires a long discussion of about 1 or 2 or 3 days course. And I think NRID is in the process of developing that course with some institutions wherein 3-day or 4-day training on various aspects of the contract management will be given, which will expose the officials to understand the legal, administrative, and contractual requirement. And I think we are in the process of developing that course. So this is what is required.
Okay. Sir, I have one more question.
Yeah.
Regarding the dispute redressal management, there is a super power committee is there. Their decision is final. Is that there in that SBD? And wantedly, this arbitration process is barred in that SBD. But suppose if there is an arbitration, see, as far as the client, as for the contract also, it is very easy for us to resolve the dispute and can resolve it within 180 days, sir.
So what is your question?
My question is, why should we remove that clause of arbitration?
That is what I said, ki our bid document is not in conformity with the Arbitration and Conciliation Act, but then it is specified in the Act also, if the employer does not want any arbitration clauses to be inserted, the employer can do that. And the only redressal mechanism after the departmental decision available to the organization, to the employer as well as to the contractor, is to go to the courts only. And the court will not be, court cannot direct the parties to go arbitration because there has been no arbitration agreement between both the parties. So the court intervention will be there, and I know that this is not beneficial neither to the contractor or to the employer that to go to the court and do the dispute resolution for a long period of time. But this is what the condition is given in the SBD document. So there is no arbitration, and no arbitration is allowed, and no arbitration is possible.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
If we subcontract the work of 25%, can we make the separate payment to that particular contractor?
No,
Contractor.
this is very good question, ma'am. It is given in the bid document that even if the subcontract is given, the responsibility and the accountability of the main contractor is lies over there. Subcontractor is not responsible to the department. One. Second thing, no payment to the subcontractor can be made by the employer because the employer is in contractual agreement with the bidder, with the contractor. So all the payments have to be given to the contractor only, not to the contractor, because we have not a contractor with the contract with the subcontractor.
Sir, I'm Rajan Mengi, Chief here from Jammu. Sir, I have a small question. Sir, we have clause 24 about dispute redressal mechanism, wherein it is mentioned that the contractor can approach in case of any dispute during work or after termination to a competent authority above the rank of the engineer, which is mostly the chief engineer only, the competent authority. Now, I have come across certain cases where I have issued notices to the contractor and finally terminated the contract because of poor rate of performance. And after termination, I have received letters on letterhead of the contractor, sir, we want to enter into dispute redressal mechanism because there was X reason, Y reason, and Z reason. And they expect me to review my decision, and somehow they expect me to again overrule my termination. Sir, what is your take on it, sir?
Actually, right, Megisa, this is a good question of on arbitration dispute resolution. Issue is that once you terminate a contract, there is a laid down procedure is given wherein you give notice to the contractor for his defaults. You have to mention all his faults and defaults, and then give him an opportunity to rectify those things within the specified time period. And if he does not do all these things, then you have right to terminate the contract, specifying that the contractor has violated his rights, departmental rights have been violated, and the contractor has been failing. Now, as per the dispute resolution mechanism, it is given that he will approach the departmental official in the manner which is prescribed there. So definitely, when he approaches, and if it is specified in the tender that contract that the chief engineer himself is the authority, so you can always do your own revision of your orders, and you reach to the conclusion, because once the contractor is giving his representation, his side of a story, and then you have to verify that side of a story, and if that side of a story is verifiable and correct, then you can always reverse your decision, saying that these new facts have come into consideration. This is how the court also behaves. So you have to behave like a court only.
Sir, can it be done after a gap of 1 year?
No, there is a time limit given. So he has to, because there is something called time bar. So in the bid document for the dispute resolution, he has to act upon, let's say, within 3 months or something. But if he does not act, then it is a time bar, and then you can straight away say that it is time bar by specifying the time condition.
Thank you, sir.
This contract itself and then all the conditions are very important to understand, and I hope that all the engineers get well versed into the contract management and various aspects of it, because the DPR preparation is done by consultant, execution is done by the contractor, then what the engineers will be doing? So engineers must get themselves very much strengthened on the contract management, which involves engineering, administrative, legal aspects of the contract, and please get yourself well versed in all these aspects, then you will be successful in getting the work done.
Sir, one query from Bhopal, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, in the standard bid document, the contractor, the bidder must be get registered in the appropriate authority. In one case, the bidder is not registered yet, at the time of bidding. But can he can bid?
This is what my first second slide was specifying, and I was very vocal about that please do not put this restrictive condition of contractor being registered only, then only he can bid. You have not heard, I think, my slide properly. It is the NIT document of SBD, wherein it is said that every bidder is eligible to apply, and once he gets qualified, once the contract is being awarded to him, he is to be taken onto the he is to be registered by the SRRDA. So please do not make any such condition, because we have come to know about these very unacceptable changes. And in that case, definitely the NRIDA is not going to accept such kind of deviations, which is against the national competitive bidding process, and the state has to bear all the cost of that work, because it will be then dropped from the list of sanctioned work. Please do not make any kind of these changes in the NRIDA SBD document.
We are not changing, sir. I'm just inquiring. One contractor is not registered at present, but he is bidding the work.
तो मैंने आपको क्लेरिफाई कर दिया ना कि वो रजिस्ट्रेशन की जरूरत नहीं है, फिर आप उसी चीज को कैसे रिपीट कर रहे हैं? इसका मतलब कहीं ना कहीं तो गलती कर रहे हैं ना। इसी को तो मैंने बहुत स्पेसिफाई करके बोला है, बिकॉज हमारे पास में ये बड़ी प्रॉब्लम आ रही है और इस बारे में बड़े स्ट्रिक्ट एक्शन लिए गए हैं, तो प्लीज मत करिएगा इन चीजों को।
गुड आफ्टरनून सर।
करेक्ट हुआ, मतलब एम आई एबल टू क्लेरिफाई योर डाउट?
Telangana state, sir.
Yeah.
Appropriate class.
Sir, my doubt is we are asking for vehicle tracking systems, and we are insisting to upload quality registers in OMAS. Is there any provision for that in SBD, sir? Can you please reiterate those conditions, sir, in SBD? Thank you.
यस, एक्चुअली आपने शायद एक अच्छा क्वेश्चन पूछा और ये सारा कुछ कवर हो जाएगा इसमें। व्हाट इज गिवन इन द बिड डॉक्यूमेंट दैट इंजीनियर हैज टू सेटिस्फाई हिमसेल्फ, engineer has to satisfy himself with the work being done by the contractor before releasing the payment. For engineer to satisfy himself, he can devise the methodology, he can devise the frequency of inspection, he can devise anything within the technical and reasonable boundaries. Now, this GPS VTS tracking system which has been introduced, for this we are not asking the contractor to bear the cost. This GPS VTS tracking system you are putting into the contractor's vehicle, which you are authorized to do. Like, forget about the GPS VTS when you put into the vehicle. You want to put your one JE onto the road roller drive along with the road roller driver. You are telling your JE to be with the road roller driver only all the time, so that he ensure that the compaction is done. Okay, so that is the manual method of management, a manual method of technical supervision. Now you convert it into the digital method of GPS VTS. Definitely, if in the contract it is not specified the cost is to be borne by the contractor, then the department has to bear the cost. But then engineer has to satisfy, and he can take any kind of legitimate technical inspection mechanism wherein he ensures that his road is supervised and constructed properly. He can even put CCTV onto the every kilometer of the road length. And if it is not specified in the contract document, the cost of the CCTV is to be borne by the contractor, then the department can put CCTV. Contractor cannot stop you by putting the CCTV, and engineer cannot stop himself to not to see the CCTV to ensure that the road is done properly. So in a way, this is a good question, but then it's a very basic thing for engineers to understand, that how you are making the payment, how you are satisfying that the work is being done properly. So this is what the condition and your power comes from that, and that is why this bid document has been presented to you.
Good afternoon, sir. Director Finance Public Works Department here, sir. Sir, I have just.
I think, sir, can we say, because the session is getting too long and there are other presentations, so DG sir.
I think most of the queries have been answered also. So let us move to the next presentation. Please invite the next presenter.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for all the participants for listening to me. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. I would like to invite Shri Vishal Srivastava, sir, Director ICT, for presentation in OMAS.
Am I audible to all over the different various events? Kindly ensure me that my hello. Am I audible? Okay, I think there is no issues regarding connectivity, so we can start. All good evening, all. And as far as concerned with PMGSY, it is a kind of a huge IT initiatives we have already since 2000 when this inception started for PMGSY. So day by day we are enhancing our system. So now in PMGSY-IV we have already have some new interventions comes into the picture, that Gram Sadak Survey app, new Geo Sadak, some module we are also going to be cover. New vertical in PMGSY for UMAS, but for yes. So one by one I can go ahead because I am getting so much queries from different states that how you are going to be develop your DPR, how your proposal is going to be sent from Gram Sadak Survey app through to last and mile of end like from DPR tool kind of thing. Because once we have a different kind of sessions, we got queries that, sir, sometimes we observe that there is some hilly trains also comes into the picture in Gram Sadak Survey app, where they are not able to go ahead for survey. So how we are going to make a provision in our IT tool so that they are able to get these things done into the Geo Sadak or something else in the IT tool. Then there is a queries come from different states that suppose, sir, we have already a 13 kilometers. This is the case from, I think we got from Kerala, Idukki. There is a 13-kilometer of road and 8 kilometer of road they are able to map by the Gram Sadak Survey Act, but remaining part they are not able to because it was in a dense forest. So how we are going to cover these things? So that's why we have provision in Geo Sadak also. So these are the new features we are going to be covered up in new PMGSY-IV vertical. There is nothing kind of that very new features like you have already using PMGSY-III, how you are going to draw your proposals. But yes, in PMGSY-III, you are a Geo Sadak, Geo PMGSY app where you have mapped your facilities. Now it's an enhanced version Gram Sadak Survey app, and it's a digital platform, digital transit walk, where you can have a facility mapping and other features also. So we know that you need a comprehensive training on that. That's why we have also arranged some Gram Sadak Survey and DPR tool kind of things, workshops. But still we are getting so much queries regarding LGD and other things. So new vertical is underway of in PMGSY-IV for UMAS. So whenever you are going to go ahead further, then you have to be use the PMGSY-IV vertical. Then these are the new things comes into the picture, that how you are going to map your I think there is a connectivity issue.
Vishal?
Sir.
You are audible.
Very audible is, sir. I think there is a some connectivity issue regarding PPT sharing.
Okay, okay.
So एक बार check. So I think now my PPT is visible now. So how we are going to use this workflow, like how you are going to use OMAS, how you are going to use GeoSadak, and how you are going to use your Gati Shakti DPR tool. So first of all, that so many states called me that regarding how exactly the workflow like that. So first of all, there is a habitation kind of issue which have to be mapped in your OMAS. So first of all, that some states say, sir, in Gram Sadak survey app, we have a 10 habitations, but it is showing only 7, 3 are not up in showing in the Gram Sadak survey app. So for this, remaining 3 which are not still able to you see in your Gram Sadak survey app. So first you have to be generate a request, submit a request to our technical team, to Shri Ashish Srivastava ji or Madam uh, uh, to Shalini Das ji, Joint Director NRIDA, to unlock your habitation module, so that we from IT team we are able to unlock your system, and after that, once the habitation module is unlocked, you are able to add your new 3 habitations. Once it is added, you can go ahead for your Gram Sadak survey app and refresh it, and you can find out your new habitation in your Gram Sadak survey app. The most important thing which we have faced, that there is some concerns comes from the state, that LGD code. Some LGD code are also showing in Assam as well as in Assam and as well in Himachal Pradesh. So that's why we go ahead to Ministry of Panchayati Raj and find out that why this is things, and because the data which have, it was not up to the mark. So we have updated our data also, and we have also nominated a official from MOPR, and I think I have already shared the name of that nodal officer from MOPR. So if you have any concern regarding your LGD, because LGD is the most important thing in your OMAS kind of thing, because the main bone of this all data is LGD code right now. So if you have any concerns or any queries regarding LGD code, you have to go to the MOPR nodal officer. We have already shared the name and mobile number of that. So he are able to guide you, and he will, whatever the query have you, he is able to solve it. Now, second thing is, once you are able to map your habitation. So once it is mapped by the state, now this proposed alignment, because we are saying right now it's a proposed alignment, it's not a final alignment. So some, I think in the morning session, somebody saying that the max, I think max land kind of thing, or what exactly the length we are going to propose in thing, because this is a proposed land. It might be a 3 kilometer, or it might be a 3.2, or it might be a 2.8. So later on, not only the length will be very there will be a variance, might be there is a alignment variance also, because once you are going to a final proposal, there might be so many changes later on. So whatever the proposal you have mapped your Gram Sadak survey app, it is going to be further comes to the Geo Sadak through API. So what happens now in Geo Sadak? So because states are still saying that, sir, sometimes we have mapped the habitation, but somewhere we have find out some variation in the existing proposed alignment. So we have given two options. One option is if there is a dots available on that, the dots which you have already, the waypoint which you have marked in your GeoSadak. So you can connect your dots, and if you find it is okay, then you can connect all this dot, and your final proposal is done. Now there is a second option. If you find out that it's a 5 kilometer of road, and suppose 4 kilometer you have said, okay, these dots are okay, but now this 1 kilometer, remaining 1 kilometer, there is some change in the alignment. So now you are able to edit your update a new alignment of 1 kilometer along with the old one. So this is the second thing. And third, the most important thing, that some in the hilly area or somewhere in Kerala or some states which we have a dense forest where they are not able to go ahead for further survey kind of thing, because they are saying that, sir, this is a hilly terrain, there's a difficult terrain where we are not able to go for survey. So we have also given a provision in GeoSadak that you can draw your alignment as you did earlier in PMGSY-III in map. So we can also go ahead and use this alignment which you have mapped on GeoSadak map as you already did in PMGSY-III. So there are the three option we are going to provide in GeoSadak. One, there is a proposed alignment. You can connect your dots. If you find out it is okay, you can done it. Then second, if you find out there is a 3 or 4 kilometer of road and there is a somewhere we have to change your alignment, then there is an option. And third one, if you don't, there is some cases where you are not able to go for survey, then you can also draw your alignment on GeoSadak. Now these things comes in GeoSadak. Once the proposal has been completed, everything is done at GeoSadak. Now these all alignment and data means the attribute which you have marked earlier in Gram Sadak survey app, suppose facilities kind of thing, population and other like, I mean to say that aspirational district is it or something like that. Actually, one more thing I want to ensure in Gram Sadak survey app, kindly ensure that whatever the habitation you are going to map, it should not be duplicate. It should not be duplicate means it should not be already sanctioned in any of the existing scheme like in PM Janman, VVP or any state scheme. This is the sole responsibility of the state to verify and ensure themselves. Fine. Then once all things is done, now this alignment is going to be transferred to from GeoSadak to DPR tool, I mean to say that on Gati Shakti. So as they have already shown you the demo of that, how you are going to be different kind of, because as far as concerned with Gati Shakti, they have a huge data of GIS layers and from different ministries or departments. So there you are able to provide the different kind of information in the later part of the my presentation. I will show how you can going to be use this data in your physical DPR also attach this data. So there you are able to find out that contours, alignment and other things. So these are this is the actual workflow from OMAS to GeoSadak. Later on, you have already know that how you can prepare your everything in OMAS from proposal to till the monies goes to the contractor's account. So this is the workflow of OMAS, how you are going to be, because the same workflows you are already using in your PMGSY-III or and PMGSY-II, like simple proposer agreement, PMIS. PMIS we are going to use for your monitoring kind of thing, what you are using. Then quality monitoring, receive payment and maintenance. It's the same workflow as you are already using in your PMGSY-III. So the main important thing is from new module in vertical PMGSY-IV, then Gram Sadak survey app, then GeoSadak, and then Gati Shakti DPR. Then these are the monitoring tools where we are using to this we are using for your monitoring your proposals, your sanction projects kind of thing. How we are going to monitor these things through PMIS and dashboards. So you have to be very alert and you think that whatever the things you are proposing in your sanctions, so you have to keep update your PMIS because these data is going to be show on dashboard, and this dashboard is using by the competent authorities like DG sir and secretary sir. By using this dashboard, they are going to be see the actual progress of the any of the project. Now, the new IT intervention we are going to be implementing this PMGSY-IV, like we are going to be introduce new EMB integration in OMAS, ESOR, quality monitoring. I think we have been already done in that PMGSY in PMGSY-III, and now it is going to be used in PMGSY-IV also. Now, as far as concerned with the financial aspects, we are going to use SNA Spurs, and I think 2 or 3 states are already onboarded on SNA Spurs. And the most important thing before going forward, you have to be on board on SNA Spurs at the earliest, because as far as concerned with uh, ministries order, we have to be onboarded before 31st of December. This is already gone, so try your level best to get onboarded on SNA Spurs at the earliest. Then we are going to digitize the performance view, as you are already using this you are already using performance view, but it is a PDF format which you are uploading. It is taking too much space also, and so now it is going to be digitized very soon. And the most important thing which we are going to take in this PMGS-IV, it is a financial progress linked to the physical progress. So you can concern about how your financial things is going to be created in your complex accounts. So financial progress now is directly linked to the progress of your project. Now, this is the eligible survey, how you are going to, I already shown some of the images of Gram Sadak survey app, the actual workflow. Like you are a sign in because in morning session, somebody asked a question regarding if can we are able to use one PIU's login with the different mobile numbers. Yes, you are, because I have confirmed that Bihar is also did the same thing, and some other PIUs are also using that. But why we have used mobile number? So that we can find out that who is the person in the field who did the survey. Because what happened, I think Jammu people are already at the event. So one day I already got a call from Rajan sir that somebody has already surveyed on behalf of our team. But they are not, the survey which has already mapped, they are not the part of Jammu region. So we already got a letter from competent authority that find out these 5 habitation who did this. So using the IP address and other thing, we have find out the details and sent to the concerned state. So it's just, that's why we are saying that it's a sole responsibility of state. So whatever the credential they are using, this is sole responsibility of the state, because if somebody is using your app on behalf of you, you can think about it, what kind of thing you are going on. So this must not be happen in your state also. So try your level best and keep in mind that it is your property and it is your app which is only used for Gram Sadak survey. Then habitation selection, habitation details, capture waypoints. Now, the most important thing when you are going towards your habitation, keep in mind 2-3 things, because whenever your EC or PC is going to be happen, that time something is to be going to be reduced in your cost, kind of thing, like some reducing in cross drainage kind of thing, some retaining wall, some rest wall kind of thing. So, so just keep in mind when you are going towards your habitation, mark your images with along with your waypoint. There is an option we have already provided. You can have a waypoint also, and you can take a image along with the waypoint. So whenever you have find out that okay, there is a need of any retaining walls or cross drainage or something like for safety, like cross barriers kind of things, you can go ahead and take the image along with your waypoint, so that whenever we are going to put these images toward in the DPR or something like that, so competent authority can also know that okay, there is a actual need of these kind of things. So this is not only for as far as concerned of competent authority, it is also benefited for you to have a option or have a opportunity to provide your everything which you have already done in your Gram Sadak survey. Then now there is a actual some states having a query that it's a current population or a census 2011 population. So yes, it's a 2011 habitation population. And it is already showing in your app. Whenever you are going to map, there is a, it is also showing that in 2011, the population of this is actual this. But yes, for taking the other information in the current perspective, we are taking the current population from any of the government official from their block level or some other higher level who can able to sign it, authorizedly sign it, this thing kind of thing. And now there is one more thing that we need to be covered up in Dharti Abha, a new scheme where the condition is that 50% population of scheduled tribes. So we are going to give the first priority of these habitation which have a population 50% in tribal. So we are also going to give you a provision in existing whatever the survey you have already did in OMAS, that you are able to provide the exact ST population in the web application of OMAS, not in Gram Sadak survey. So later on, when we are going to find out the habitation which has having 50% population of ST, so we have a list of these habitation and we can give the priority of them. So, so whatever the habitation you have already covered up, we are going to give you a provision very soon. You can enter and edit these things later on. Then once it is completed, now we have already given the maker and checker option in Gram Sadak survey app, but still we have observed that so many states are keep calling us and saying, sir, we did something wrong in our survey. So please give us some other opportunity. You can drop this and we can survey it again. So it's your responsibility to take these things at your level, because I already in the workshop I already requested to the concerned competent authorities in states that from checker facility you have to be provision a kind of a body for 4 or 5 people. You have to constitute a committee or the, or 4 or 5 people who are going to be verify this. Okay, the whatever the PIU has mapped the habitation, is it up to the mark or not? But we have observed that once it is sent it from the PIU from maker level, checkers are not seeing it at per the mark. So they are simply submitted the survey and it is coming to up, and we are verifying that in some cases even we have find out in Bihar, something in sometimes in Assam also, another state, that there is some road which are already in the condition of there is a BT showing on the roads. So I'm not saying that Bihar and other states, because whatever the, because right now we have a 15,000 plus habitation is mapped from different 18 or 20 states. So we have verified from 2-3 states. So we are finding out these kind of things. And one more important thing that we have already given in Gram Sadak survey start point and end point. So people are starting their survey, but they are not capturing the feeder road. I think we have already mentioned what exactly the feeder road. Feeder road is where you are going to be start you connect your new road, PMGSY-IV road, to the national highway or state highway or village road kind of thing. So you have to be take the image of this feeder road. But sometimes we are finding out that there is no image of feeder road. So just keep in mind that whenever you start your habitation, you have to be very alert and take an image of where feeder road should be there. So we can find out, and we are also providing a remark on every images. So please provide your remarks. If you need a kind of example, you can go ahead and find out Uttarakhand's case of Uttarakhand. They did everything fine. I mean to say that we have to be congratulated to Uttarakhand. They did excellent, because they in every image they have remarked it. Okay, their mind. Suppose they took a picture where cross drain is required. They sent. If suppose there is a widening, so they remark it. we need widening kind of thing. So these things to be keep in your mind. So then uh, these are the important things which you have to be very alert, because 31st of January is the last date of mapping your all habitation. If still you have a concerns I mean to say that updating your, or you are find out that you did something wrong in your habitations mapping, you can go ahead and send it a request to us. We can take forward to give you an option to drop it, and you can again survey it. Fine. Then these are the things you have to be very conscious before going towards your habitation. Now, these are the simple things that which I already mentioned, that you are go first. You have to give your request to technical division, LGD code, and update in UMAS by PIU. Addition, these already I have mentioned in my things. Now, this is the screenshot tablet habitation module where you are going to be update your master data in habitation module. And then this is the LGD seeding kind of thing. And these are the workflow that habitation selection, capture waypoints, capture habitations, facilities. The start point, which I have already mentioned, that start point, people are not capturing the feeder row. Then present population, capture landowners, verify and submit. And these are the most essential instruction towards your, when you are going towards your mapping your unconnected habitation. Try your level best that as many as waypoint you can capture, because as many as waypoint will give us a very perfect alignment. And we have already given you the opportunity for every 10 meters you are able to click the waypoint. This waypoint give us a lat and log, so we can impose this lat log on our map, and it gives away perfect, a fine attribute. So it is my humble request to all of the states that whenever you're going towards your habitation, please try your level best that you as many as waypoint you can take during your conduct of new habitation survey. Second thing is that yes, in this case I got query from 2-3 states that they have a 13 or 14 kilometers long road, and from Gram Sadak survey app we have only provided now 200 waypoints. So it is not enough to 13 kilometer or 15 kilometer of road. So yes, we have already discussed with our CDEC team, with technical team, and we are trying that we can give you the more as we are not going to give you the 1000 waypoint, but we try that 500 kind of thing. Because I give you an example that suppose I am going to, whenever you are going to take the image, you can try that the image should be a long shots. Long shots means if I'm going to take this picture from here, so in a one picture I can find out, okay, how many participants are still in the seminar or kind of thing. So we have observed that people from states are taking the images, but when we find out these images, suppose they have captured 10 images, so 6 and 7 images are same. I mean to say that they have take the image every 10-meter waypoint and click it. So if one or two shots cover your 100-meter or 200 meter, so why you are taking so many images? So that you can also consider our that how kind of storage we are using for that. So it is my request to all of state that if 100-meter or 200-meter is covered in one image, don't go for more and more images. But yes, you can go forward and take waypoints one by one, because waypoint give you the fine element alignment kind of thing. So just keep in mind that wherever image is required, you can take an image along with the waypoint. If it is not required, you can only take waypoint. Now, waypoint should be recorded curves. And one more thing, in hilly areas, we are getting calls from states that, sir, if you can give us the opportunity for curves. So in 10 meters, because earlier it was 50 meters, then we have changed it 10 meters just because of this is hilly area. So every 10 meters, you can click your image. So we can find out, okay, here is not only the waypoint, it is a curve also. So we can find out the curve in the image. So this is the current situation on as on 6th January, 17,570 surveyed has been done by different states from 20 states. You can view your actual status. Population wise also we have covered it. Finalization eligible habitations. So what I talked earlier, that how you are going to be edit your alignment in GeoSadak. So these are the some images which is later on you can see in your PIU level. That editing module, editing feature section, you can able to edit your alignment. Then this is the proposal module. And then later on this final alignment is going to be sent through API to Gati Shakti. This is our MORD Gati Shakti portal. Using this portal, you are able to, as already mentioned by Isaac, that what kind of features they have in DPR tool. So I'm not going to cover it. So it's a kind of, it is already shown by the, I think, Patel Saab in their presentation. So this is the report which we have mentioned earlier, that what report you are going to be attached in your DPR, in physical DPR. So this is the report which you have to be attached in your DPR, that because in as far as concerned with DPR, suppose right now what we are considering that, okay, in if when we are going towards our habitation, there is only 2-3 facilities or 4-5 facilities is coming towards the habitation, unconnected habitation. But using this DPR tool, we have an option, aerial option in the 500 meter or 1,001 kilometer or 2 kilometer of radius. How many other habitations or other facilities are also benefited by this new road, which we are going to construct in PMGSY-IV. So this will show you the details in this. So suppose in 500 or 1 kilometer of range, these are the other facilities which are going to be benefited by the this road, like health facility to intersection, highest flood level, Anganwadi, how many Anganwadis are other Anganwadis which are covered in this road. So these are the details you have to be put in your physical DPR. So these are the things. Thank you. So this is the thing. I think if you have any query or concern, just please let us know. एक query we can answer it. अभी कर लेंगे आपके साथ. हाँ. Start point, you can try your level best that you can take 2 or 3 images, because one image we need a feeder road. It's a national highway or state highway or a village road or something like that. So we need a because we need to be show the competent authority where it is going to be connected. Yes. End point, yes. Cluster point, I think we have to be observed in that, because they have already mentioned in clusters things.
बहुत सारा है सर, एक ब्लॉक में और 2 ब्लॉक के बीच में हमारा क्लस्टर होता है। मतलब वो ये है, एक इस ब्लॉक में एक उस ब्लॉक में, इस तरह सेंटर है सर, चिट्टू उसको हम किस तरह लेंगे?
इसका आई थिंक आपको सही जवाब आई थिंक आशीष जी एंड सम अदर टेक्निकल पीपल विल आंसर इट बिफोर क्लस्टरिंग काइंड ऑफ थिंग.
कि अगर डिस्ट्रिक्ट हमारा रहेगा, ब्लॉक डिस्ट्रिक्ट चेंज, तब हम कैसे लेंगे? तो क्लस्टर ब्लॉक में के लिए भी प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, डिस्ट्रिक्ट के लिए भी, जिसको हमको समझना जरूरी है.
और सर एक और है कि एलजीडी कोड्स हमारे यहाँ सर इंट्री चालू है, तो बहुत सारे में एलजीडी कोड्स नहीं आ रहे हैं
हाँ, LGD code in
प्लस का साइन भी नहीं आ रहा सर।
actually what happened, the data which we have already in OMAS, it is way beyond in 2011 and they have uploaded. So I already had a discussion with MOPR people, the nodal officer, and they are saying that they have already shared the new data which have already been updated in OMAS. But yes, there is still something is missing which we are already talking with the nodal officer. If you have any concern, just let us know. We can write it to them and we have a meeting with them so that LGD, because sometimes same LGD is showing in different state also.
सर आपने एक और चीज बोला कि वेब पॉइंट जब हम लेंगे तो उसमें नरेशन में डाल देना है उसका रिमार्क्स
Must
be 100 meters के या 200
remarks
इसके लिए कोई गाइडलाइन सर
will not only benefit you to you also, but also for NRIDA perspective also.
100 के बाद मुझे कोई पुल या की जरूरत है तो
हाँ, yes, you can. Of course.
एक सर बिहार के ITNO साहब के साथ मैंने देखा था, उनके लॉगिन में वेरीफाई का ऑप्शन आया था, तो फोटो सर पूरे नहीं आ रहे थे।
हाँ, वो मैंने अभी अनीता से डिस्कस किया। I have already discussed with Anita and must, I think within a day or two it will be solved.
Thank you.
हाँ, बताइए सर। माइक दे दीजिए, माइक।
आपने बताया बिहार का कि बीटी को भी उन्होंने फाइनलाइज किया है। बेसिकली सर ऐप से सर्वे के दौरान जो लिस्ट दी गई है सभी हैबिटेशन को वेरीफाई करना है, ये कनेक्टेड है या अनकनेक्टेड। तो जो बीटी पोर्शन वेरीफाइड और फाइनलाइज हुए हैं वो कनेक्टेड के श्रेणी में हुए हैं, अनकनेक्टेड में वो नहीं हुए हैं। तो बिना वेरीफाई किए ये पता तो चलेगा नहीं सर कि ये अनकनेक्टेड।
नहीं, वो ठीक है, हो सकता है। ये आपने अच्छा किया, क्लियर कर दिया। बिकॉज हम मतलब एट आवर लेवल जब हम वेरीफाई करते हैं तो हम तो इमेजेस ही देखते हैं
जी,
और हम ये मान के चलते हैं, वी कैन अज्यूम दैट इट्स अनकनेक्टेड हैबिटेशन।
क्योंकि हम लोगों ने ये बताया है सर कि हमारा केबल 76 अभी तक आया है अनकनेक्टेड, तो नेचुरली हम लोगों ने 2400-2500 का सर्वे किया है, तो मोस्टली उसमें बीटी आए हैं और वेरिफिकेशन के बाद ही ये पता चला।
वही हम लोगों को एक्चुअली थोड़ा सा कंसर्न था कि
आगे सर इसको वेरीफाई और लॉक करना है या नहीं, ये सर से
ये एक्चुअली आपको टेक्निकल
बेसिकली अभी क्या है कि हम लोगों के जो मास पे जितने भी मिल रहे हैं वो सब सर्वे रिपोर्ट है। वो बेसिक हमें ये नहीं लगता कि वो सब स्टेट द्वारा वेरीफाइड है कि वो अनकनेक्टेड है, तो ये सर्वे रिपोर्ट्स हैं। उसके बाद फिर स्टेट अपने लेवल पे उसको एक डिसाइड करेगा कि इसमें से कितने कनेक्टेड कितने अनकनेक्टेड है और अकॉर्डिंगली फिर हमें भी टेकअप करना पड़ेगा।
एक्चुअली सर एक चीज और है कि which is still missing from states, the checker point ना, they need to be constitute a committee of 4-5 people. If it is a small state like Sikkim and Northeast, there's a suppose a very lesser PIUs, then there is a 1 or 2 people are aligned to us who can check all these vibrations. But in case of like Bihar, Chhattisgarh, I mean to say that a big states, you need a 4-5 people, a team who can verify this.
क्लस्टर अप्रोच बना के और
क्लस्टर चेकर सर सही
करें और वो चेकर का ड्यूटी हो वेरीफाई करें कि सर्वे जो हो रहा है उसमें से कितने।
अदरवाइज आप ही को इशू होगा बाद में सर।
सर शफी बोल रहा हूँ महाराष्ट्र।
हाँ बोलिए शफी जी।
सर एक्चुअली एट द टाइम ऑफ अप्रूविंग द सर्वे डेटा, मान लो कोई पीआईयू ने बाय मिस्टेक जो बीटी रोड वाली अलाइनमेंट है उसको सर्वे किया है और अनकनेक्टेड बाय मिस्टेक उसने उधर लिखा है, मतलब नोट किया है। और वो और क्या हुआ है सर, जैसे झारखंड ITNO ने बताया कि फोटो का जो विजुअल्स है हमको एट द टाइम ऑफ अप्रूविंग जो दिखता है वो पूरी इमेज नहीं दिख रही है।
PIU लेवल पे नहीं दिख रही है ना आपको?
नहीं स्टेट लेवल पे सर।
हाँ मतलब PIU लेवल हो गया ना, स्टेट लेवल मीन
स्टेट लेवल।
हाँ वो मैंने ये इशू आई ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड विद प्रशांत फ्रॉम बिहार। सो हम इसको 2 और 3 नेक्स्ट 2-3 डेज में ये रिजॉल्व हो जाएगा। बिकॉज एज फार एज कंसर्न विद NRID लेवल पे वो सही दिख रही है बिल्कुल। वो PIU पे जो हम करा रहे हैं उसको करा दें।
ऐसे केसेस में बाय मिस्टेक स्टेट लेवल से उसको अप्रूव किया गया है, इन दैट केस हमको मेल करने को कहा गया है NRIDA को, तो उसको रिवोक करने का भी कोई
हाँ हम वो प्रोविजन बना रहे हैं। एक्चुअली क्या है, वंस इट इज अप्रूव्ड बाय द स्टेट इज गोइंग टू मीन टू से दैट इट्स फाइनलाइज्ड बाय द स्टेट।
Yeah.
But हमारे पास बहुत सारी we have already getting so many calls from state कि उन्होंने already बहुत सारी habitations को वो कर दिया है, गलत मैप किया है. तो in case of this we are making a provision, because in case first of all you have to be generate a request to the technical division, and they once it is approved by the technical division, then we can give the directions to CDEC, then they will drop your proposal, so you are able to resurvey it. हम
Sir,
देख
one more,
in
sir,
case
one
of
more, sir,
provision.
one more thing, sir. At the time of approving the survey data from SRRDA level, it is asking for approximate length.
Yes,
but,
yes.
But my request is, at the time of survey itself, it should ask for the approximate length to PIU person only. It will be a more correct. Rather, it is
PIU
being put
person.
at SRRDA.
You mean to say that this provision is up to the PIU level?
Yes.
Okay, we can consider it. We can consider it.
PIU पे ही है सर.
PIU पे ही है. PIU पे ही है, प्रशांत जी बता रहे हैं.
जी नहीं सर, SRRDA लेवल में भी वो कंपलसरी डेटा इनपुट करने को कहता है.
सफी सर, इस पे डेटा एंट्री PIU लेवल पे करनी है और वो आपके लॉगिन पे रिफ्लेक्ट होंगे.
नहीं, पर कभी उसको वहाँ पे कंपलसरी करना चाहिए सर, सो दैट वो विदाउट, हाँ, उन्होंने पुट नहीं किया तो वो सबमिशन नहीं होना चाहिए.
अच्छा, आप शफी सर जी कह रहे हैं कि उसको हम वहीं पे लॉक कर दें PIU लेवल की.
जी सर.
तो फिर आप कहेंगे कि हमारे यहाँ से फिर आपके यहाँ ये इशू होगा, क्योंकि स्टेट ही हमको कहता है कि सर हमको ऑप्शंस दीजिए, PIU पे गलती हो गई तो SRRDA पे ठीक कर दें.
आफ्टर ऑल इट इज अप्रोक्सीमेट लेंथ सर, इट कैन बी करेक्टेड एट द टाइम ऑफ DPR प्रिपरेशन.
हाँ, ये तो है, बिकॉज इट्स अ प्रपोजल.
एक्चुअल.
ठीक है, देखते हैं. वी कैन डिस्कस विद दिस कंप्लेंट अथॉरिटी एंड विल लेटर लेट यू नो.
हेलो
sir.
Sir.
Vijayawada, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Sir, good evening, sir. Sir, I have a point to submit regarding the grievance redressal system on OMA, sir. Whenever we face any issue, since there is many or there is much IT being brought into the program, we don't have enough grievance redressal system, sir. Whenever any issue is encountered, we just put a mail to OMA's help or CDAC, and we have to wait for the reply for days together, sir. If a kind of system like, if any complaint is raised and a ticket number is issued, and we would exactly know to what division it is assigned to, and to whom should we contact in person and speak regarding it. If steps can be taken in such way, it would be better for the states and the PIUs to look into the issues and get the queries and issues resolved at the earliest possible, sir.
So you are talking about the redressal for Gram Sadak survey of issues
and general issues, even sir, on,
okay.
All the portals
okay.
of
For general issues, we have already created so many WhatsApp group. Suppose if you can go ahead, there is a ITNO group, there is a e-mark development group, there is a Gram Sadak survey app issue. So we are resolving your issues on urgent basis.
Vishal, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what he's raising is something which may have been felt by others also. So
Sir.
we should have, a system of weekly, you decide, a fortnightly meeting with all the states on IT issues.
Sir.
We cannot have a ticketing system, really. I mean, that would be a bit difficult.
Actually, sir, we have.
What you should have is a fortnightly meeting or a weekly meeting with all the states in the presence of Mr. Pradeep Agrawal ji, because these issues might grow. So initially, you should have a weekly meeting at least for half an hour or so. You should advertise it well in advance. Maybe on Friday at 5 or something. So please do start that thing, that practice, because there might be issues which might come up with the states.
Okay,
so
sir.
Every Friday at 5, at least for half an hour or so, please have your persons to organize a meeting with all the states. Please request Mr. Pradeep Agrawal ji also to be there. and you should be there. Apart from that, if some other divisions you feel are required, so that should also. So please do keep on marking a copy to me of all these things. So there might be requirements going forward in the initial phase. So we need to take it up.
Okay, sir. Noted, sir.
Sir, doubt from Bihar, sir. If allowed, can I share the screen also so that it will be beneficial to all? I'm sure many of them will be having the same doubt. Sir, I'm just showing an example, sir. Suppose this is the condition of habitation that has come to us. In one village, as you can see, there are many habitations which are here. Now, for every habitation, individual habitation, the data has to be entered of this proposal length as well as this certificate. And the certificate clearly says current population source document. So as it was discussed that 2011 census population certificate is required. So one confusion is here regarding the population certificate, that which certificate needs to be uploaded here. The next problem is, sir, suppose that will come in the cluster approach also. Sir, suppose the top 3 habitations are connected through a single alignment. I mean to say, a single alignment is connecting, suppose, the top 3 habitations. So in that case, what proposal length needs to be entered against each of the habitations? I hope my doubt is clear, sir. Because it will come in the cluster approach also. Suppose I want to make a cluster of the top 3 habitations, then I need to enter only one proposal length against the clustered habitations.
Because as far as concerned with your survey, you have to mention only one habitation which you are going to be conduct the survey. Even there is a 2-3 habitation is already going to be benefited by this. So I think
in the app also, sir, only one habitation comes in the drop down. So
I think PM sir will answer it.
If a single road is providing connectivity to 3 habitations
Exactly.
in the same alignment,
yes, sir.
so what will be the overall length?
Exactly.
So I presume sir can give further guidance. The length will be the total length of the roads which will be providing connectivity to the last habitations, because the other 2 habitations are getting connected by default. So the last habitation which is getting connected by that road will be the road length of that road.
So we will be entering the same length in all the 3 habitations.
You will be entering only the road length of the last habitations, because other 2 habitations are getting connected by default.
But here we have to enter some value in.
So you can mention the same in all the 3 proposals.
Exactly. So
what KM Singh ji has said is the correct thing. Vishal, we need to look at it. Why do we need to enter 3 roads? Because the road would be one, and it is going to touch, or is it about the entering of the habitation? Is it the other way around? Are we entering the road or are we entering the habitation?
We are entering.
So,
the
sir, which habitation is getting connected by which road? So the same.
Sir,
what are we entering?
Sir, I will intervene, sir. In PMGSY-IV, cluster name was given, sir, for such habitation. When there is a cluster is made for number of habitations together, one name is decided, that is called cluster of those two, 3 habitations. Cluster name is given.
No, that cluster is a different concept. Maybe you are saying bunching. So what you are hinting at is bunching of habitations for the purpose of a road.
Yes.
Now here, the idea is that we should enter the, we have gone about actually surveying the habitations. So when we are going about surveying the habitations, the road is the natural corollary. Am I correct, Vishal?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So they are entering the habitations, and in the process, against 3 habitations which are lying on the same route, they are entering 3 different lengths then, 3 identical lengths?
Yes, sir. Right now we are entering 3 identical.
That will be the ideal solution, sir.
But then it should not be, we are only constructing 10 kilometers, it should not be 30 kilometers then.
Sir, the same road length will be entered against each of the habitations, sir.
So how do you actually say that this habitation is lying on that road? Are you creating some road ID? Are you
Yes, the road ID will be the same, sir, for all the three.
So nahi, but is a road ID being created?
Right now, sir, still it is under development road ID because it is this proposal.
So the issue would only get resolved if we create a road ID or a survey ID. At least a survey ID must be there.
Yes, sir. Internally, we are taking this survey ID, sir.
No, but you should actually make it available,
sir,
through this window, the survey ID, so that if Anita ji must have also joined this, she must
Yes,
also be listening.
she is in the call, sir. Anita?
So the survey ID must be actually made visible, and the state should be able to fill in the survey ID of that road. Otherwise, we'll have 30 kilometers instead of 10 kilometers. The actual length would be 10 kilometers, and we are going to unnecessarily show 30 kilometers. So that should not be the idea.
Sir.
So the survey ID should be made visible.
Sir, can't the rest of the two habitations be entered in the app as incidentally connected with the targeted habitation? This provision cannot be created, sir?
Okay, but then you must be also capturing pictures of the habitation, no? You will miss out on the pictures then? See, we are also capturing the pictures. So it is all getting captured as a habitation. So we are right now, see, the process is now not focusing on the road, it is focusing on the habitation.
Yes.
So we are capturing all the essential details of the habitation.
Exactly.
But the road survey ID has to be linked against each, so that if they are falling, or Vishal,
sir,
since this is all on the geospatial domain, can not a geospatial solution be worked out?
Sir, I think we can discuss, maybe, sir, I think
Sir,
we
if
can
allowed, can
find
I
out the
propose a
solution for
Yeah,
that.
on geospatial domain, please work out a solution.
Sir,
Sir, if allowed, can I propose a solution, sir? I had already proposed the solution earlier also. While conducting the survey from app, right now we are getting the option to select one habitation only by default. Like the chronology is like we have to select first district, then the block, then the concerned village, and under that village we have to select one habitation. So instead of that, if we are allowed to select multiple habitations at one point, at a single point, suppose 3 habitations are coming in this example only, we have multiple habitations. Now, if I want to conduct the survey of all the 3 habitations together, then this problem can be solved. Because once I have selected all these 3 habitations, and then I start my survey of the start point, waypoint, and end point, and the habitations, then this problem can be resolved.
So I think that is also one good suggestion.
Yes, sir. This is also one of the solutions.
See whether your programming can be tweaked to take into account this kind of requirement.
I think we can, sir, we can make provision for that. But I think it's a very...
Because you will be needing it in cluster approach also. Suppose if you are saying that we have to combine 2-3 habitations.
No, cluster.
For that also we have to...
Cluster is for determining eligibility of the habitations. So ऐसा नहीं कि आप
सर उसमें भी
habitations जो already eligible है उसका cluster नहीं बना सकते.
नहीं सर वो समझ गया, बट हमें क्योंकि सर्वे हैबिटेशन लेवल पे ही करना है.
सेकंड ऑप्शन जो है ना कि आप एक ही अलाइनमेंट पर मल्टीपल हमें हैबिटेशंस को सिलेक्ट करने का एक ऑप्शन दीजिए सर्वे करने का.
ठीक है. So I think the point is noted. Let us move forward. We are already getting late.
And the second query of him was that, sir, कि which population criteria, which population
certificate
is to be certified, whether 2011 population or the present population.
That is very clear. It is 2011. It has to be done by the concerned department. This has already been discussed.
Yes, sir. That is what I have also conveyed to him.
Next.
सर राजस्थान से कुछ इश्यू थे सर.
जी बताइए जल्दी से.
सर हमारे यहाँ पर 33 जिले के तो 50 जिले हुए. 50 जिले के बाद में अब 9 वापस कम हो गए. तो पहले शिफ्टिंग किया, तो शिफ्टिंग की वजह से 121 अप्रूव्ड ग्राम सड़क सर्वे अभी हमको ओमास पर नजर नहीं आ रहे हैं, उसके बारे में पंकज जी से बात हो गई है, वो हो जाएगा। लेकिन इस तरह से राजस्थान में थोड़ी सी प्रॉब्लम वापस रहेगी, 9 डिस्ट्रिक्ट वापस कम हो गए सर। इसके अलावा हमने एक निवेदन किया हुआ है कि रॉन्गली अप्रूव्ड जो है ग्राम सड़क सर्वे है उसको रिवोक करने के लिए एनआरआईडीओ को रिक्वेस्ट भेजा हुआ है। 1 महीने से अधिक का समय हो गया है, 2-3 बार रिमाइंडर भी भेजे हैं, तो सर उसको रिवोक करवाना भी
हाँ, तो
आवश्यक है।
इसके लिए भी चर्चा हुई थी। आप एडिटिंग का क्या फैसिलिटी क्रिएट कर रहे हैं विशाल? Whatever are the surveys which have been entered?
सर अभी एक्चुअली वंस इट इज सबमिटेड बाय द SRRDA लेवल, इट्स कम टू NRIDA, और अभी वी डोंट हैव गिविंग एनी काइंड ऑफ प्रोविजन, सो वंस इट
You have to give a provision till the completion of the survey. There will be lot of changes. Somebody will say this, that, this, that. So allow all the states. This has already been decided. By 31st, the editing window should be open, and let them finalize or even have the delete option also. So that delete option,
So
but
we will
it should
provide-
be vested only with the ITNO, and there should be a reason for any deletion. Without any reason, cogent reason, it should not be done.
Okay.
एक इशू और था सर, जो ग्राम सड़क सर्वे सबमिशन जो है उसके अंदर जो न्यू प्रोविजन यूसी लेंथ फिल करने का जो इजाद किया गया है, उसके अंदर जो यूसी लेंथ है सबमिशन के बाद में लॉक हो जाना चाहिए, वो खुला हुआ है तो कभी भी चेंज किया जा सकता है। और दूसरा, इसकी जो रिपोर्ट्स जो जनरेट होती है ओमास पर, उस पर यूसी लेंथ का कॉलम आना चाहिए, और जो सर्वे करता है उसका मोबाइल नंबर भी रिपोर्ट्स के अंदर आना चाहिए, जो अभी जम्मू कश्मीर वाला जो इशू आया वो भी पता लग सके।
Noted. Next.
Yes, sir.
We'll get it done. Next.
एक
Please
क्वेश्चन है
make a note,
झारखंड
IT team, please make a
तो
note.
सर्वे सर्वे हो रहा है सर ग्राम सर्वे ऐप से, उसमें सर कोई भी मोबाइल से सर लॉगिन हो जा रहा है, क्रेडेंशियल ये से लॉगिन हो जा रहा है सर, ये उसमें OTP आनी चाहिए सर। जो JNK ने कहा कि हमारे यहाँ 5 हैबिटेशन का सर्वे किसने कर लिया है, तो ये राइट क्वेश्चन है सर। इसमें जो भी लॉगिन करे सर वो सिक्योरिटी पर्पस के लिए OTP आनी चाहिए, OTP अभी नहीं आ रहा है सर।
तो ये 2 फैक्टर ऑथेंटिकेशन इनेबल करिए इसमें।
हाँ, OTP सर मस्ट है।
2 फैक्टर ऑथेंटिकेशन, ये OTP बेस्ड ऑथेंटिकेशन एटलीस्ट इनेबल करिए।
और किसने सर किस मोबाइल नंबर से ये सर्वे हुआ सर, ये भी आ जाना चाहिए सर उसमें।
नहीं, वो तो आ रहा है, अभी वो हमने डिटेल दिया।
ओके
ठीक है, बट ये 2 फैक्टर जो OTP बेस्ड कह रहे हैं वो भी कर दीजिए
सर।
Sir, in PMGSY-IV, several new habitations will be added in our existing habitation module in OMAS. But in existing habitation, new habitation entry करने के लिए वहाँ पे जो फॉर्म है वो तो PMGSY-I का, वहाँ पे बहुत सारे फील्ड है, वहाँ पे मेडिकल फैसिलिटी है कि नहीं, 11 kVA का इलेक्ट्रिक स्टेशन है कि नहीं, each and every. So it has already been available in our GeoSodok or any other portal, Goti Shakti portal. So what is the necessity of this facility? Again, we have to identify that whether that is present in that particular habitation or not. And second, in the DRRP new data module, new data, when we go to the add a new particular roads, there are several tabs. That is the CVR, traffic, habitations, everything. Sir, for the DRRP perspective, when we consider a particular road for a particular project, each and everything is valuable or necessary. But as a DRRP road, each and everything is necessary. Basically, sir, it is taking too much time, sir. So I request that if it is possible to simplify this data entry module.
Okay, so request noted. Please show it to me also this evening.
And second one, sir, the GSS app. Currently, the GSS app is the waypoint based. So several times I have already requested you that if it is possible to convert it as a tracking based application. So the in the GeoSodok, the editing, basically the editing in GeoSodok is a particular node based, dragging a node.
So request noted. So please get it done.
So
Tracks. Okay.
Basically these two.
Okay.
सर यदि एक ट्रैक पे 3 से ज्यादा हैबिटेशन एलिजिबल आ रहे हैं, सर एक ही ट्रैक है हमारा, 3 या 4 हैबिटेशन है जो एलिजिबल हैं, एक ही ट्रैक पे आ रहे हैं, तो इनको कनेक्टिविटी देते हुए थ्रो रूट डेवलप किया जा सकता है कि सर PMGSY-IV में, क्योंकि वो एक ही अलाइनमेंट में है और एलिजिबल हैं चारों हैबिटेशन, 7 किलोमीटर का ट्रैक बन रहा है, तो इनको कनेक्ट करते हुए थ्रो रूट डेवलप हो जाएगा तो बेहतर होगा उस एरिया की ग्रोथ के लिए। तो क्या ऐसे सर्वे
प्रश्न
किए
क्या
जा
है? मैं
सकते
समझ
हैं?
नहीं पाया, प्रश्न क्या है?
सर प्रश्न ये है कि एक अलाइनमेंट ऐसा है सर कि उसमें 4 हैबिटेशन आ रहे हैं ऑन द वे, और चारों एलिजिबल हैबिटेशन है एज पर नॉर्म्स।
चारों अनकनेक्टेड है कि नहीं है?
चारों अनकनेक्टेड हैं सर,
तो
चारों
चारों को
अनकनेक्टेड
कनेक्ट
हैं।
कर दीजिए सड़क से, ये तो बहुत अच्छी बात है, इसमें
तो
दिक्कत
वो
क्या है?
थ्रो रूट डेवलप हो जाएगा, डबल कनेक्टेड हो जाएगा, तो उसमें कोई इशू तो नहीं आएगा सर?
डबल कनेक्टेड कैसे हो जाएगा? इसको हम डबल कनेक्टिविटी नहीं मानते हैं। डबल
जी
कनेक्टिविटी वो होता है जहाँ पे पहले से सड़क है,
जी
वहां पे हम नई सड़क बना रहे हैं।
सर।
डबल कनेक्टिविटी तो आप हाइपोथेटिकल दे रहे हैं कि बीच में एक हैबिटेशन है जिसके लेफ्ट में भी एक सड़क जा रही है, राइट में भी जा रही है, ये
सर
कहना चाह रहे हैं ना आप?
हाँ नहीं, मेरा तो ये सर सिंगल कनेक्टिविटी हो रही है। एक्चुअली एक मेन रोड से चालू हो रहा है ट्रैक और पीछे जाके किसी दूसरे मेन रोड में मिल रहा है, बीच में उसमें 4 एलिजिबल हैबिटेशन जो अनकनेक्टेड है वो
पता नहीं, आप
कनेक्टिविटी ले
स्केच
रहे हैं।
करके दिखाइएगा। आप
सर
स्केच करके वहां पे जो लोकल, जो हमारे एमओआरडी के ऑफिशियल और जो
सर
हैं, आप कहाँ से बोल रहे हैं? भोपाल से बोल
सर
रहे हैं
मध्य
ना?
प्रदेश भोपाल से सर।
हाँ, तो
जी
भोपाल में देखिए इनका जो जो भी क्वेरी,
स्केच बना देता हूँ सर मैं। जी
स्केच बना करके आप उसको क्लियर करिए। नॉट वेरी क्लियर।
सर अवनी बोल रहा हूँ, यूपीआरआरडी लखनऊ से, भोपाल से
हाँ।
हूँ। सर ये फील्ड का एक बहुत बड़ा इशू आ रहा है कि जब वो लोग ग्राम सड़क सर्वे ऐप से सर्वे कर लेते हैं एंड आफ्टर इट इज बीइंग सबमिटेड टू एनआरआईडीए, या बिफोर इट इज गेट सबमिटेड टू एनआरआईडीए, हम उसको रिवर्ट कर सकते हैं उसके मोबाइल पर कुछ एडिटिंग के लिए। फॉर एग्जांपल उसने कुछ गलत पॉपुलेशन एंट्री कर दिया, तो अगर इन केस
वो एडिटिंग आप मोबाइल के थ्रू नहीं कर पाएंगे, वो आपको फिर वो उसमें करना पड़ेगा, सिस्टम में करना पड़ेगा। वो पीआईयूज को आप, पीआईयूज को जो है, एंड दैट वाज आल्सो अप्रूव्ड आल्सो। ये देखिए हर एक सर्वे की ये प्रॉब्लम रहेगी। लेट हिम सेंड अ लिस्ट ऑफ द करेक्शंस टू बी मेड टू द आईटीएनओ। लेट द आईटीएनओ डू इट। विशाल, व्हाट इज द प्रोविजन राइट?
यस सर। सर एक्चुअल में हो क्या रहा है, बिफोर द कैश मेमोरी गेट्स डिलीटेड, अगर मोबाइल से कैश मेमोरी डिलीट नहीं किया गया है तो वो मोबाइल पे करेक्शन कर सकता था या उसको दोबारा सबमिट कर लेता है। लेकिन अगर कैश मेमोरी उसने क्लियर कर दिया है तो उसको रीसर्वे का ऑप्शन आता है। तो जो जैसा आपने सजेस्ट किया है कि अगर करेक्शन का मिल जाता है तो फिर वो हम सिस्टम पे ही
करेक्शन का हम कर रहे हैं। हम ये
बिल्कुल
आप
सर,
लोग
थैंक्स
सब
सर।
करिए, ये करेक्शन का इनेबल करवाइए। व्हाट इज द प्लान? अनीता मैडम, व्हाट इज द प्लान फॉर दिस करेक्शन? वो है क्या, जुड़ी हुई है?
Sir, I already discussed with CDEC team, sir. Anita, I think she is already in the call.
टीम, हाँ, उनसे कंफर्म करके मुझे बताइए करेक्शन का क्या प्लानिंग है, हाउ इज इट बीइंग रोल्ड आउट?
Sir.
Like the states to again have a look at all this.
Sir.
Next, yeah.
Sir, this is regarding in our state, Sikkim, sir. Sir, we have completed our survey around 80%, sir.
Right.
But we are unable to approve the alignment survey because of crisscross correction.
वो तो बात हो गई है, वो तो आपको एडिटिंग की फैसिलिटी देंगे।
अच्छा,
वो तो एडिटिंग में हो जाएगा। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन? So if there are no more questions, then I'll request IEC presentation, please, quickly.
नहीं सर, जो
हाँ बताइए।
श्रीवास्तव साहब, जो क्लस्टर का अप्रोच अभी डिस्कस किया है, तो क्लस्टर का अप्रोच
डिमोले साहब आप वहीं डिस्कस कर लीजिएगा, एक्चुअली वी आर रनिंग लेट, है ना सर?
अभी डिस्कस कर लेते हैं। So now over to IEC presentation.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. Am I audible to everyone? Am I audible, sir? And can I have the PPT, please? Good evening, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Kindly carry.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Can I have PPT, please? Yeah. Very good evening, sir, and very good evening to all the participants, all my fellow colleagues and participants from the state. I will be going to talk about the one major aspect which is lagging behind in the PMGSY factor. So this is one thing that it is written here like IEC. So basically it's the information like what since morning my fellow colleagues and the team of NIRDA are explaining each and every aspect, each and every component of the PMGSY-IV as we gathered here, and we are hearing very nitty-gritty the very detailed components of each and every factor. These, all the information will be already delivered to you, and tomorrow also we'll be covering many more topics. So these are the things which we need to understand, because understanding every single topic is very much important in implementing the PMGSY-IV when we go to the ground. We have understand all the states have the senior engineers, all the engineers on the ground, and the PIUs members, all the technical teams are here to understand these aspects. So what are these? These are the information which has been given to you. Now you are the master trainers who will be delivering this information, because we have educated you enough, and now this information which you are educated, you need to communicate this information to the people down the line so that they don't make any mistake and do the right work and will be deliver what is objected and what is mandated under PMGSY-IV. I think next slide, please. It's not working from here. Can I have next slide, please? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, I'll go, keeping in mind the timing is very short. So, okay. So what are the changes which we are doing it in the PMGSY-IV, that we have, the government has announced PMGSY-IV with 25,000 unconnected habitation to be connected in during the next 5 years. With a certain amount of changes we have done in PMGSY-IV, guidelines have been issued and you will be given to all the state. Kindly go through the information. So we have given the document to circulate it to you. So this is the one way of communicating to you. But to understand this complete guidelines through the paper may not be that much very feasible for the people who do not understand the terminologies, the methodologies. To explain them to a layman, to the people need to be implemented. We need to opt certain different kind of objects to explain them about the ideology, the methodology, the technologies to be used to construct the PMGSY roads. Now, this IC is a real integral medium for the social changes and development, because our aim, the government aim since last 24 years, to provide the facilitation, the development, the infrastructure development, the upliftment of the rural people. So what the road plays a very important role. When we construct a road, it's not only a road, it's providing a connection, it's providing a way of the success. So the rural people can have the access to the very basic amenities like the schools, the health, the convention centers, and the health centers, the market, so that they can improve in their livelihood. Over the years, from the last many years, IC been playing very important role, but in the recent year, it has been seen and proved very well that IC played a very major role in the success of the many social welfare program of the government, not specifically from the infrastructure, but for the health sector, education sector, and any other sector of the social terms. Next, please. So why IC? Why we talk about IC and why this presentation of IC is important in this workshop? Because IC is a medium to display the thing, visualize the impact or as I talk about we can say the technology can be explained from this perspective. Impact analysis can be displayed from this perspective. We can always say that how much knowledge, how much effect, and that particular information help to go beyond the level to reach to the very last mile, so that no one can left behind. So what are the major factors? It's provide wider reach, because when we put something on the social media, now it's very popular. People can see every day, people are on the phone. This device is very much important for nowadays. Very easy accessibility of the information. If any information if we talk about only the rural aspect, let's say radio is playing, people are working on the ground, and if the ad comes in, they hear the ad and they listen, oh, this is particular the scheme. What is the scheme is about? This is PMGSY. What it does? It's give you the road construction. Where the new road is constructing? In this particular village, this new road is coming. So we are preparing, we are doing a lot of things. We are putting a lot of efforts to prepare a good technology, come to the good technology to prepare a very good road so that people can use it. So we need to aware about that particular road is built now. So many people need to be not go through the Kacha road. Now they can use the Pakka road. So that information to be reached to that level, for that IC plays a very important role. Enhance the knowledges, the real-time access of the update, the latest updates, that the moment we sanction the road to any state, we put the PIB press note, so that it goes to the public, people know about that, it comes next day to the very newspapers and say that particular roads to the particular state has been sanctioned by the government of India. This is the way of the communication to know about it. It also helps very much in the feedback. So if we see something is happening, if someone reports it, we are continuously saying FDR technology, this green technology, this other technology is being used. But when someone reporters, anybody goes to the ground and see that, no, this technology is not being used, and something wrong is happening, they people report it and giving you the feedback. So we resolve that. That also helps to this. And also this kind of feedback, if we get resolved it and we can do the right work, this also boosts in the public trust in the system, in the state and the government, central government. Next slide, please. So what is the main objective of the IC under the PMGSY is to educate people by providing all the facts, figures about the scheme, very rightly, first thing, and to provide all the latest update. Now, that's my previous delivered fellow colleagues have already explained about the nitty-gritties of all the program, how the IT plays a major role, how the DPR preparation plays major roles. All the things we need to tell you about it. Now we are preparing very much the different tools. AI, we are using the latest technology. That update to be provided to you at the very time when we do it. When put it on our OMAS, our MIS, everything is there. Easy accessibility, we all know, sitting here people, we all know who are able to assess that. But people outside this mechanism of the government system who are not very really accessible to these system, they should be tell about the other methods too. To share what I see is also important, to share the best practices. See, for example, one state is using a different technology, which is working very, very well for them. So they are receiving the very positive response. So now what happens when we put this technology to the public forum, the other state might see and say that, yes, this technology we also can adopt, and this is very easily adopted by us. So this is also very important. This cross-learning, if you share and learn from the very childhood, we say the sharing is caring. So this concept, when we share the information, other can use, and other can you also use from your learning, and they can do much better things. The other thing also, the impact of the story, if they see this kind of impact, if we see the positive impact on different aspect, we learn also. So since this program is running from year 2000, so now the PMGSY-I, II, III, RCPLWA, now PMGSY-IV. So we learn things from the PMGSY-1, we have changed so many things also. We have improved ourselves, learning and improving continuously. So all these things impact when someone studies about it. So that for the next phase, all the things, the impact analysis, when we do the comparison, if we do all the things to be quoted and mentioned in the policy. So for the policy makers also, this is very important aspect. Next slide, please. So this is, I have given the one way, that's the social media platform of Ministry of Rural Development that we are using is, and I know all the states are having their own social media platform. So whenever you people do any post, any media post, any newspaper clippings which showing about the PMGSY, kindly do tag us on the different platforms. Or also we have a IC group now where all the states are added. If any state is left in that particular group, may kindly let me know. I'll add you into the group, and you kindly can, whenever the new initiative can be done by at your end, may kindly put it into the portal so we also can see and we also can retweet about the particular state, that this particular state and district has done so much good work. Next slide, please. So these are the things which I expressively need to tell you all these things. So this, we have started a new year, 2025. Now this slide and the next slide will show you what all the state need to do under IC. These are the action plan for you all. So first, regular post on various stages of implementation of PMGSY roads. So now, at the time of what you can do the new post, when you can do the new post, first of all, whenever you have the new sanction of road. Now today, if you sanction the new road to particular state, kindly put major good post out of it and post it. Second thing, when you can do the posting at the time of the inspection of the field, any person who goes to the field, the state government official, your senior official, any VIP, MP, MLA, any person, gives the importance of the neighborhood also, the local residents also. So kindly do that. At the time of the NQM and SQM inspection, what will impact when NQMs go and do inspect, if you put that post, it will give the sincerity, much more sincerity of their work too. And we other people also will be very aware about that the particular NQMs are going on the regular intervals. So this aspect, it is very important. Second, to showcase the latest technology we are using. So many posts can conclude the particular road is using this much of technology. Doing the technology testing, that kind of post you can place. Write-up also you can place. A video clip and bytes you can post. This way, then at the time of the completion of road, you can very much please that this road has been completed, sanctioned on this particular date, and completion on this particular date, give you the good feedback. And any other point which you feel relevant and important. Next slide, please. Other action, annual action plus, no, previous one, please. So this is the next annual action plan, which you have to do is inauguration of road. May kindly promote inauguration of road whenever there is a completion. It is not very, Pandit, think that you need to call very always a VIP person or MP and any person. This is, the suggestion is you can gather the people, the villages that you are connecting that particular road. You call their pradhans, you call the locals, and then you celebrate the completion of the road, which gives the more happiness around the area and build the faith in the people. Regular post on the success story, very much, whenever you feel this is the very success story, need to be told, need to be heard, kindly put that efforts, because I believe entire team, across the country, all the states and all the technical team, everybody is doing very great job in PMGSY, but that need to be seen, need to be told and heard. And regular post of the good quality pictures, regular to be given to the IC group, which is made on the WhatsApp, so that we can post on our platforms and do tag you also. Best practices, as I already mentioned, and any major milestone if you feel, if you achieve, like morning mein Secretary Bhupinder ji was saying is कि 18,000 kilometer roads has been constructed in J&K, which is a huge thing. Kindly do post such kind of thing if you face that this is the milestone that we have achieved. And any other social campaign, whenever it happens in your area, do involve the advertisement of PMGSY and the factors. Next slide, please. These are some new activity. The previous two slides talk about the action plan, which you need to be planned accordingly. Follow the official proposed letters will be issued to you according to this. Now, proposed new activity are there. The one thing which at the ministry level also we are doing it, we are proposed that state should come up with the annual booklet of the PMGSY, where you can put so many new things. Idea is yours. You can take a particular district is preparing something, आप उसको post कर सकते हैं. You can use the different technologies that we are using, any milestone, whatever you feel like for entire year, what good things have been done under the PMGSY. Please put it on the one booklet and please issue that booklet. So it will be yearly thing. Then the one aspect which promote the healthy competition and that boost the target completion, which is promote the timely completion by awarding contractors. So what it will do is, it will create a healthy competition among the contractors. And we now onwards will be celebrating Rural Road Saptah, and we'll change the title accordingly every year to celebrate the launch day of the PMGSY, that is 25th of December. Many activity can be planned according as per your disposal. It is not up to that we'll be focusing on, but you can decide your own activity to celebrate that launch day. Then advertisement in local news channels, radio, the popular local newspaper, which normally the rural people read, so the information goes to the level, to the very last mile. Awareness about the roads construction is being constructed or already constructed, because many of road, we are aware that already constructed road are being very well used by the people out of it, but whenever you complete and the new construction started in particular area, do socialize that thing to the people so that they know the new construction is happening here, so they will be aware about the factors. Next slide, please. Now, these are some way forwards under the IC which we are proposing here. A module under our OMAS, our MIS, will be created by the ministry for IC purpose to share all the activities state-wise. So we will be preparing a model like that. Under the module, we'll be having the state-wise tabs and we'll be having IC activity linkages and everything. So how much activity has been performed by the state for the particular month. That will be ranked. And then provision will be made to put out the ranking system out of the state. Like, first of all, we'll be ranking every month now how much completion of the road has been done by the particular state. Ranking will be done on the using of the latest technology they have used. Ranking will be done how much IC activity have you been performed for the particular month. And also there will be a tab under the module of the feedback. The particular feedback will be there, so for the further improvement. Next. These are these are not all, but majorly are for the links of the website, dashboard. This tool that we are using is, try to put it at one place so that it can assess. Many of us know, but few are also figuring out where to download the app, where it is available and that. So for the new people which are not aware, the people working from so many years are already aware about all the facts. So this is the major apps and tools. All the things I've told about IC important and what needs to be done, but IC is such a topic that we are very much aware about what should not be done. So these are the activity, because we are in the government sector, what is the do's and don'ts under the IC activity. So do's very clear, it ensures the clarity, simplicity. It should be, whenever we post, the post should be very simple in language, because we are placing the post for who? For the rural people. So they are very differentiate with the illiterate behaviors, their economic conditions and everything. They are very vulnerable people. The information should be very clear in picture. Should maximum be used by the icons, not too much of language kind of thing. Or video plays a major role. Then use of the local language. That attracts the people and they will be able to understand easily. Incorporate visual media, as I said, engage community leader to post like such kind of thing. Multiple communication channel may be used, TV, newspaper, your radio, television ads kind of thing, or villages may will be having different melas, different community gatherings where you can place such kind of thing. Gram sabhas, if happening, wahan pe the information can be given to the people. Like that, ensure availability, monitoring, evaluation, impact, all those things. And real life stories also when you can use from the word of mouth is the very simplest way of communicating information. What don'ts? Avoid the jargons and technical term, which is very heavy to understand. Do not overwhelm with the information, not too much information on the one post. Very simple, few liners post which can convey the real message, that will be fine. Do not ignore local context. Local context should be there to have the faith of people. And do not use stereotypes. Don't exclude the vulnerable groups that are important, that we have already been spoken about. Don't overcomplicate message in any form, and don't neglect cultural sensitivity and everything. I think these are the okay. Yeah. And avoid one-way communication. Communication should be put in the form that it would be, you will be able to hear the feedback. If we are putting something as, if something negative comes up, listen carefully and now we try to improve that. This is the all work the IC can help in and giving us the good picture about it. So this is the thing, and I take the opportunity to thank all the states in a very short notice on this 25th of December 2024, 23rd to 25th December 2004. Every state has given so good pictures, so good bite, and all the coverage. We are very happy. We are compiling that. We'll be preparing a short booklet on that. We'll be circulating through the virtual mode to everyone or to email to everyone. So thank you all of you for that, and keep doing that task. And this is, these are some images. Can you just go forward? Just a bit. Two more slides. Previous one? More. Yeah. So these are, previous one. Right, one second. So these are the some social media posts which we have posted on the celebration of the 24 years, completion of the 24 years of the PMGSY. This one, where we have put it majorly the few things, PMGSY-IV, what new things we are doing it. So like that, images to be focused, like what we are trying to say and what impact it be given to. Not too much of the text and everything. Next. The kind of thing we are showing, this is the good images where people are using it. This kind of images should be given to us. Always show the mobility and the movement of the picture. Take care. So these are the only slides that we can use, and you can have the latest. So thank you so much. This is from my side. Hand over to you, sir.
Okay, a very good presentation. So you have for the first time, you have given a very detailed presentation before everybody on IEC. I think now we should make good development on this front also, because if we are working hard, let the world know also, and the intended beneficiaries also know that the government is reaching out to them.
Right, sir.
It's very important, and that due efforts are being taken. It would also help in, telling which are the PMGSY roads, which are not, and then we can also take care, we can use the support from the people, their feedback in getting our roads maintained also in time. So now any quick comments from anybody before we wind up for tomorrow? Any quick comments from anybody? So I thank everybody for being present for this marathon session today. And tomorrow we'll join as per the original schedule, as per the schedule which has been communicated to you. So at what time do we start tomorrow, KM Singh ji? 10. So we start sharp at 10. And I would request everybody to use the services of the BISAC team. So the BISAC team is there. I request all the states, you must be having at least 2 KML files. Get it run through them, get it opened on Gati Shakti and see what is coming. Because I have given you the request that please share your feedback by 15th as to what all needs to be done on this DPR tool. So you would be having certain suggestions. So please do run it through them. They are all bright young persons sitting here, and they have helped out a lot. And you can also use the time available from now onwards till tomorrow, and even by tomorrow, to give up your to give forward your suggestions and your experiences. So we look forward to it, and I believe now all the persons are staying back, and tomorrow we'll be joined with the same show of strength. So thank you. We meet tomorrow.
Thank you, everyone. We are especially thankful to Sri Amit Shukla sir for being a part of this event. And tomorrow we'll assemble here around 10 o'clock.
All the respected
we have arranged
officials and participants are requested to